All right. Here we are for the last regular game of the season, for the fall semester at least. We're on Ascent. The lineup's gonna be Jermaine,
Instantly
Stuki.
in chamber.
Yeah, usually. He actually locked in too. They didn't usually hover over, so I guess they're taking this one very serious.
It's a serious game.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
It's actually big because if we win this, we guarantee a spot in the playoffs.
So we got Reaper, who was actually Jaden, on Raze. We have Frenzy, who was Revamp on Brim. Jermaine, as we said, on Chamber. Suki on Sky, and Ish hovering over Fade, but usually he's gonna lock in for Fade.
It's a pretty simple lineup again. We saw last week a different lineup because of adding a new player.
Right, and honestly, like I was actually expecting the KJ this week. It was brought up a lot within the team, but I guess they're just kind of going off what they know because this is a really serious game.
Yeah, they're playing what they're comfortable with. Hopefully the team doesn't know too much about the strategies.
Right.
Of course, we're seeing the team hovering over a KJ, which I think our team's almost played against a KJ every time on Ascent.
Well, she's really strong on Ascent. Like, she can anchor sites by herself. You know, she's really annoying to go against, especially in the earlier rounds, too.
So, both teams almost kind of a whole different team here besides the Fade and Raze, but besides that...
They have a KO, KJ, and Omen.
Yeah.
A lot of intel on the other team. A lot of intel. They got smokes as well, and then, you know, the Raze, the doors. All right, thoughts going into the game?
We are in defending first, so I hope we see a good defense. Hopefully, again, like I said, the other team doesn't know exactly what we like doing. We've seen usually the setup of how our team likes to play. And we've talked about them with sometimes switching it up so the other team can adjust to them.
That's that's really true. Okay, yeah. You know, I'm of course hoping for the best for the team. Like, I really want to see them, you know, make the playoffs, and I think they're actually gonna do really good this week.
Yeah, I hope they win this. I feel like it is gonna be a hard game to win.
Right.
It will not be easy, but if they win this, I feel like they do earn their spot in the playoffs.
Most definitely, and you know, I do say it a lot, you know, every week, but this whole season we've really seen a lot of growth within the team. Like they've really grown. They show that.
It looks like you're gonna get a tech pause.
Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah. So, yeah. It seems like a tech pause. Okay. I'll continue what I was saying. You know, we've seen the team, you know, really grow together. Like, even like without a coach, with a coach, you know, just they've become like really solid. And it seems like we're actually just about all good, and we should see a resume timer soon. There it is. Okay. Other team stacked B here. We got an Omen playing mid. See if Jermaine's gonna peek out. Per usual, we have they're gonna push up catwalk. Jaden holding tree by himself. He's gonna take some shots. Gonna go down.
I'm surprised he didn't hit Raze there.
Yeah, super close to hitting Raze.
But it looks like they just got a pick on Jaden there in tree, and then they're rotating over to Market.
Yep. They're gonna run into Suki's gonna see them pretty soon here. Good into the dogs for the other team. They're gonna push out. Suki's gonna whip a few shots. Nice shots by Jaden with the frenzy. Gonna see them all in sight. He's gonna be able to just get away.
Look out!
Oh, that molly almost. He's almost able to get that molly off. So it seems like the team's gonna have to play for a retake here, and the other team's a little aggressive, and they play really together. They're really tight. He's gonna see everybody in sight. Jermaine and Ish. Gonna get hit by the KO knife. Gonna close the door. Gonna try to get some shots off there. Jermaine picks up one. Guys from behind. Oh, it's just whips just a little bit. He's gonna get team shot and go down. They got two. Interesting first round. The way they played, you know, they faked A, they took tree, and then just immediately went back to B.
And I think that's, if they do it again here, I know those pistol rounds, so it's not like, other team will probably have more money than us here for econ.
Yeah,
so, yeah, we'll probably be saving here.
That's a full buy.
Oh, actually, yeah,
full armor, specters, bulldogs. No, I will say I don't know if it's best to go for full buy here, especially with our team saving completely, and if, you know, I'm not, you know, it could mess up the other team's money, which, of course, could go in our favor, for sure. And, alright, so it's looking like just a B main take.
I think they're trying to get, the other team's trying to get a feel of where we live.
Right. Jermaine's gonna take some damage here.
So, yeah,
Gonna tag him.
really
Suki picked up one. Good use of the blind. Oh, he ran out of ammo. He would have got 3 right there. Jermaine picks up another.
Spike planted.
I mean, looking up this round, even though we are still tied, this round can still go either way.
There's a lot of damage done on the other team.
There is.
If Jermaine, like, he has 1 shot left. If he hits this and then they all just like play really well this retake,
Again, it is a save round for us, so it's going to be harder.
he's gonna dink that raise. About half of his speed. He's in satchel. He's gonna go down. Jermaine's gonna pick up another. Spectre's down. Oh, switching Spectre. Oh, he did have the Spectre. I don't know if he knew he had a Spectre. I think, you know, he could have gotten 1 or 2. I'm not. It was still really close.
Unfortunate that Suki had to reload there. But
He
again,
definitely would have got 2 with the right click.
again though, that was a full save for us. We knocked off 3, so
Right.
that's kind of big. The other team is gonna almost be like a scatter of what they can buy. It looks like we are gonna
Seems like
full.
Seems like Reaper is going with the light buy. I mean, it usually is best to save to buy with the team, but he was short about $100 or 100 points off buying full armor and a Vandal, and or a Phantom. So we're seeing a very similar play to round 1, but we actually have Suki placed in tree this time.
I think a team though, if they can figure out that this team likes playing so close together, a lot of picks can come out super quick.
He's gonna take down the boom box.
I think it's second fade dog. I think.
Right, so that's a lot of ammo he's had to drop here. They could double swing this. Got Jermaine here watching Crossfire.
Which is smart. That is smart. Though,
That is
just in
super
case
smart.
that they push Suki, they can just crossfire.
Right, and it seems like their KJ with Spike is like hovering mid, or I mean main, excuse me, for B. But it seems like everyone's kind of at a standstill here. A lot of good angles being held.
Which is good. They don't need to push out right now, but we're
Right.
about to probably see some action, maybe a tree here. I hope Jermaine's still watching and ready to swing out. Oh, no, Jermaine's still there.
Jermaine TP'd out. Suki's gonna go down. I was. It would have been nice for Jermaine to hold back because he would have been able to get a refrag immediately. Yeah, but Ish actually picks 1 up as well. Picks up 2. Almost picks up 3.
30 seconds left.
Yeah,
So they know they're at A. Reaper can, if he goes tree. Oh, it seems like he's not. He could have went to go pick up a Vandal. For gun at least.
Grenade!
Use the grenade. Oh, he's gonna just glide right past.
Player
Oh.
standing.
Those were some really good
Spike
shots though.
planted.
This is really smart. He weakened the door and broke the glass for like audio cues. He just saw their nice dot. Well, if he just needs to check his corner, he's gonna see him.
Ah,
Yeah, so that's a really weird angle. So with the Valorant camera, if you're really close to
Yeah.
the wall, you're really exposed. So that's super unfortunate right there.
but again, that was a good almost retake again. They got another
Yeah.
3 taken off again, but it was unfortunate Jermaine teleported away.
Right.
He probably could have gotten it. It's just, but again, this happens a lot. It's bad timing. It's nothing they really can do.
All right, so we're forced back into a light buy with the other team going 5 Vandals, 5 heavy. I'm really hoping the team adjusts here because you know defense is where we're strong. Seems like everyone. A lot of damage done.
That grenade does hit 3 of them. Doesn't do too much.
Yo, I'm sorry, Frenzy picked him up.
Do have Ish on the flank here.
Yep.
But they are rotating back towards A.
So, Ish is actually gonna run into 1 right here.
He does see his
Sees
gun.
the gun.
He does see the gun though. But he's probably gonna give the comms out.
Good trigger discipline though. Good shot. That's a Vandal. Okay, so now we have a weapon. And I think at this point, it's kind of obvious that they're going A. So we should see the rest of the team kind of fall into Ish here.
Spike planted.
You do gotta be careful with this Omen still not being on site.
Right.
KJ, of course, playing underneath, probably has some util on defuse.
It's gonna be glass broken. I wonder. Okay, so I thought Suki was gonna go catwalk. Good, clear of heaven. Gonna see one heaven. I'm sorry, hell. Excuse me. So that's.
Oh, they saw.
Just saw one main. I was a good swing on the KJ. I think just the gun disadvantage there. It's gonna land on her head. It's gonna pick up the Vandal.
Last player standing.
1v2. It's gonna be blinded. Super unfortunate there. And you know, that's all they had to do. That Omen played super passive just to play post play.
Yeah.
Just to try to mess up the team. And unfortunately they did fall for that blind mess us up there.
I mean, again, it's come down to these retakes.
Right.
They've been getting 3 off every time, but it's just a little bit more they need. They've been close. I think it's, again, just the missed timing on some of these situations.
Most definitely, yeah, I definitely agree with that. I guess we're maybe a lineup?
All right.
So it's just gonna see the raise. I think it also caught the fade as well. I could be wrong.
Take hold.
But I don't think he knows that.
I don't think he unless he heard her cross. I don't think that he's aware that the raise.
I think it's better
crossed.
that he just backs off. Like
Yeah, no, this is definitely smarter. You know, they're not in a position where they can, you know, get super aggressive here. All right, so they got one kind of. Okay, so that KJ kind of fell away there. First top go out. Reaper actually picks up that raise there.
You should run.
KJ ult going out too.
On that.
And the Brim ult.
Okay.
Trying to take out the KJ ult maybe?
It did.
And
that was like a really good use of it right there.
Play.
Never seen that done before. That was really smart.
And they're gonna probably rotate maybe over from mid over to A.
So
but
yeah,
Jermaine,
so Jermaine
actually hiding. If you actually. Oh, so
I don't know if that blind would have got him.
I don't think it would have.
But if it didn't, he would have definitely
30
picked up at
seconds
least
left.
2 or 3.
It's unfortunate timing. Great.
Good nade. They're gonna play for retakes here. 3v4. Got one in hell. The KJ. I think he's about the KO knife. I'm sorry, not the KO. He's gonna stop.
KO is gonna go out.
The knife gonna detect the cover. Just seeing his head. There's a pixel. Pass by Suki. Suki picks up 2.
I can't use that.
Seek them out.
Good use of the ult right there. So they really need to make a play here.
They gotta get a play in here.
There's actually, I don't think there's enough time anymore.
Last player
No, I don't
standing.
think there's. He should save and run. He should just get out of there. Yeah.
Dude, I think he's gonna die right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Super unfortunate play.
Everyone died, so everyone had to get reset.
Good.
They are playing Arkansas, if I remember correctly. I think it's Southern Arkansas.
Yeah, they're playing, yeah,
Southern,
Arkansas.
yeah, South Arkansas. I mean, I know it's 5-0, but a lot of these rounds have been close. It's just come down to...
It's not over yet.
No, I've seen... Like, I'm not
Their
thinking, like, our
fears
team's
betrayed them.
not gonna ever come back. It's... Like, I see they can easily adjust off of
Oh,
this.
for sure.
Like, right now, they're adjusting thinking they're gonna go mid, even
Face
though...
your fear.
Okay, that ult's not gonna hit anyone.
It's kind of shocking. Ooh.
A lot of ults coming out. They're gonna, once again, play for retakes, which is smart. This is a waste of a lot of ults. Our ults here can come in handy.
Spike
Think
planted.
about popping a fade
Right.
ult. I hope he aims it a little bit further to the right. If he does do that.
Suki actually picks up 1.
Blinded.
Oh, Suki's on the flank.
Oh, so close.
Actually did get out of the way of it.
Rebound. I mean, Frenzy has
Frenzy's
also
with
over
them.
there. They could double swing this, but there is also 2 there.
Suki picks him up. Gets a Vandal. Reaper also takes out 1. They know that he's there.
Last player standing.
Oh, unfortunate for Reaper to get killed there.
Yeah, right there for Suki was just a little bit too late at the reaction time. That was almost a really good take.
If Reaper won his shot and Suki won his there, they easily could have had that. Other teams making it harder for us because they are changing up their attack a lot.
Right, and their money is so good, and we're starting to, you know, as you can see with Ish here, he has to buy light armor so that he can actually have Vandal and compete with the other guns that are on the board.
They also, our team does seem to be learning some of the other team's strategies of like pushing
Right.
mid.
Yeah, no, we're definitely seeing an adjustment. Like we said, it's not over. They
No.
definitely could readjust here, and they've definitely gotten good enough at attack.
Great
like
grenade.
that's a good nade right there.
Bomb buddy out.
Green's gonna go down. It's gonna pick up one. Also gonna go down. We're in a 3v4. Good damage done on the fade there. Good for the rest of the team here to kind of fall out. Go!
Great
Wow,
pick.
great flick.
Other team's probably gonna rotate out here.
Right.
Seeing that they're owned.
And, you know, Frenzy might pick up one. They do have the Omen kind of going A, and I think they're using their Omen to clear.
Yes, but I also hope they.
Oh my god, what a shot.
Okay, I think they've got the hand of the rotation.
2v2. Fade's super weak. They're going to get some intel. They know at least one's there. I'm assuming they would have just assumed that everyone's there.
We do have the health in this situation, but again,
We
it's
do.
hard for this
Spike
retake
planted.
just because there's a couple spots they're gonna. Like
Right.
this KO is hiding in a very sneaky spot.
And I hope that they clear window. Because I don't think he's broken the window.
Good flash. This would be good. Ooh, this,
Just, oh,
One enemy remaining.
good swing. Check behind you! Check behind you, you guys!
oh no! I heard the window break though.
Yeah, and no, I mean... Alright, we're getting a timeout.
I mean, they need a timeout here.
They do.
They got to talk.
So,
about this.
no, seriously, I mean, like, honestly, like, I think... Regardless if there's no sound coming from that way, you know you're in a 2v. And I understand that it would make more sense for them to be on site. They're holding Gen, they're holding Hell, they're holding
some other
a
bit.
wine or something. But when you're in an awkward retake like that, I do think that it would make more sense to clear any angle that they can be at, especially because they had to rotate through catwalk. It would have made more sense to clear tree.
I think it just was a little iffy for them to both be looking the same way, and which is what kind of killed him because Frenzy pulled out his smokes, which he's pretty much now he doesn't have a gun out, and by the time he's not gonna be able to get a flick behind him. So it's
Right,
almost
you
all
gun up
to-
animation, you gotta cock it, and then he has to adjust, to the player.
So, yeah, another pretty much unfortunate timing and just situation again.
Right.
It's kind of been happening here all game. But another thing is, hopefully the morale has not. I know that one kind of hurt, but
For sure.
hopefully they keep it up.
Okay, so we've used our timeout. We usually see a pickup after Coach Fusion times
We
times
usually
out.
do see him catch on to like the strategies and stuff.
Right, and it's usually halfway through the game. We're about to, go into the switch in
I
a
do
few
think
rounds.
one problem though is this team's really good at post plant, so we should almost not allow them.
Right.
But like right now, we're just allowing them to get in there, all 5 of them. But this is where Suki's gonna have to come down for the pickers. That is unfortunate.
Ooh.
Here.
Spike planted.
Ish picked up one.
Great
Ish,
shot.
Jermaine picks up another.
Last player standing.
The shot is so
charges.
close to the head.
Right. And I mean, for the purpose of the fact that it's a save round, I mean, they're doing really well.
I mean, it almost seems like it's super easy to counter the team they're playing. They play super aggressive and tight. So all it really takes for AMC to do is just have one little rat spot.
Right.
And if you have to put, like, take a different one where something where Jermaine was at, where he reacted to that flash.
Where are you?
Okay, he knows one's there.
Nice try.
They got 2 guns down. I mean,
Again, they got 2 guns down, but again, it's almost not enough, really, because, like, KO has 8,000 econ now. So we're kind of behind on the money, so we gotta win at least, I want to say 2 or 3 here.
I mean, right now, we got a full buy. We have the op out. I want to see a good adjustment for our team at least. So.
A grenade, I think, does hit their fade just for actually a decent amount of damage. I think around 40.
Oh, I hate these situations. It's like just shoot.
And
Okay,
just back off.
Jesus. Try to get to
Suki. To heal up. I hope he has the heal, just so. It does look like they're going to push kind of towards straight. This team likes to play kind of back and almost look for picks.
Right.
So that, again, has to go towards the
Face your
patience.
fear!
Oh, he's gonna get hit by that.
But this team's really all separated out. Ish
Ish
getting one pick.
Takes the one.
I'll find you.
One is tree. He barely just.
Reaper.
Reaper with another shot. Another one's in tree though.
Does Suki have heal?
Suki hurt him. Suki does go down again. This great pick though
Ooh,
from
nice
Frenzy.
pick by Frenzy.
30 seconds
And
left.
Jermaine's in a spot though where he can get. Ooh,
One enemy.
that by Jermaine. Great job by Jermaine.
Whoa!
Great job to save that off too though.
There we
That
go.
was
We're
pretty
getting
bad.
claps. We're feeling it. We're feeling it now. We got smiles in the room.
Yeah, and this
That was
we need the momentum to change here on their side, at least for these past 3 rounds.
right.
Great kills by Jermaine there, because if those 2 guys got past him, then we'd have been another post-plant situation.
Right.
So that was
Especially, you know,
very key.
Reaper was super weak as well. So, you know, it was good on Jermaine to pick up those 2.
This team we just saw push weird, like they were pushing through tree and Revamp just, I mean, Frenzy just caught them and at least got a kill and I think hurt their Omen.
That's not gonna do any. It's gonna tag Fade just a little bit.
Great pick off by Jermaine.
And it's smart for Reaper, excuse me, to fall back in.
Suki does get taken down though.
Oh,
Just Frenzy's just short. And it does seem like they're gonna rotate more towards A,
right.
or
We do.
which Reaper's gonna give that call out about.
Good pick.
Still
Take a
alive,
lot of damage to those the boxes there.
but they gotta be careful of the KO and the flame. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna see Omen ult.
Omen ult, which is gonna. Oh, they're rotating all the way back to B. Interesting, honestly.
Well, I mean, Jermaine isn't too
30
far
seconds
off though.
left.
No.
If he catches Omen alone,
if he catches-
this is huge.
If you can catch Omen alone, well, look out. KO is in market. But they heard that.
That does make a lot of sound. I guess they're waiting for Brooklyn.
Spike planted.
Interesting. Frenzy picks up one.
Molly!
Good Molly.
Smoke's down.
Last player
KO is on
standing.
flame.
Enemy.
Oh!
Shot. It is a 1v1. He does have ult. He can ult.
Can ult.
I don't know if you.
It would. We're seeing it right here.
Open up the sky.
And it's gonna just be short behind him, and he's just gonna go down.
That close to on the.
I almost feel like I don't know. I think he did just get off of KO. If he did have it before, it would have been great for him to use it. But I don't think he didn't have it before. So.
Okay, so they're 5 stacked B.
And it does look like they're going to save. So at least I hope they can at least get one more round.
Well, we have 2 Vandals.
In a shorty.
And a shorty.
But I think what
And
he's
it's
gonna do. I think what he's gonna do is hold close to like he's gonna hold close to like this window right here because they have been running in all together. As Jermaine's gonna go down. Suki might get a couple here.
Weird.
I think like I was talking about like total discipline, but again, I feel like
Well, no, I mean that was a clear headshot though. I think
Spike
taking the shot there would have been better
better
than waiting.
choice.
Oh, nice dig. Having trouble with the Ray's gonna fall back there. Gonna get tethered.
I don't think he should push through this.
Oh, he picks up 1. Picks up 2. 3.
Great job by Reaper.
Hitting for the ult. Picks up a Vandal. 4. We could see NACE.
Last player standing.
I don't think this is enough time to defuse. But oh, we almost saw. Wait, no, this is still all guns down. This is still all guns down.
It's all guns down though, I think. Yep. And
Last
Jaden is a little
round in
upset
the
about
half.
missing out on the ace, but I think that did spark him because he was doing. He had it there. He was doing a great job.
You know, from the kill on Boathouse to the good ult in that little corner right there, and then he still was able to pull out his gun fast enough and take down that raise.
No,
and then he catches the Omen after he's been blinded as well.
that's
I mean,
the plays AMC needs right now to come back in this game.
right.
That is the plays.
Absolutely. So we're seeing a mix here. It seems like they're just gonna all
I'll find
mix
you.
their 5 stack, I guess.
Bring them down.
Next phase.
Yep. It's gonna fall back. I guess.
Face your fear.
Okay, let's see the ult. So it's gonna catch a good amount of us. It picks up 1.
Killjoy also going out, so it's gonna push him off point.
Right.
But
So they give up sight, especially because, yeah, like you said, the KJL.
But they do have a chain brawl.
Spike
There was a lot
planted.
of all pop in this final round, but again, final round,
Right.
everyone's gonna just use everything.
Okay, so it seems like we got Frenzy
Launching
on
smoke.
going tree with Romania.
That I think it was super close. There's only I think
Trying to push one out of Gen.
Last player standing.
and everyone kind of dies.
Switching sides.
Alright. So now we're on attack. 111 half. Kind of a devastating half here. Like I said, I still don't think it's over.
It's just,
Really stick with the team, and I really think they can pull it back.
I think it's personally just even though House Plant here already seemed to be a struggle. It's just I think also checking corners has been a problem here. Because we've seen the KO get a couple kills, got 1 kill on Ish too, where Ish didn't check behind because they've been playing. I think they've been playing some weird angles, like some play back to those flanks or rotations.
So they're playing. I mean, like off angles really mess up a lot of players.
Yes.
So you know,
Like on
it's
top
not-
of that box where Revamp is trying to clutch, that was just a weird angle.
right.
And Reaper's gonna go down early here.
So we got Jermaine placed on Cat. Now, it seems like he's gonna try to take Tree. Gonna get blinded.
Last player standing.
Placed on a
Spike down
1v5.
A.
Okay.
Flawless.
112. We're going into match point.
Match point.
I guess we're gonna see. I think they're gonna force up, try to get guns. You know, I think they want to get a round, so they're just gonna full buy. Just force up, get the weapons. Just see if you can just get some damage out, get some kills out, and hopefully win the round. And then worry about your money once you pick up some rounds.
Yeah, this is more of just a miracle buy right now. Just
Right.
praying they can get some momentum here. I mean, they had momentum. It's just kind of feel like it was ripped away from them.
Bring them down.
Oh, he does see one. God, smart. I was so smart.
Good teleport.
I think Reaper did kind of give away his location when he did that, but
Surprised Jermaine came back to the spot again.
right.
He's leaving his back open, but he is fine. There's a fade dog, and that we're getting info that he is over there. But the team.
Suki coming in mid, but we have Ish still placed in main. The rest of the team's at mid.
Teleport's ready.
She's gonna. Oh, he just seen that arm, and I think he got seen as well. That should clear that area. It's gonna get 2 with the tether, 3 with the tether.
Thankfully, that rage isn't there to throw a grenade in there.
Right.
And oh,
It's gonna get team shot. And there's the nade. They're blinded. No sound.
30 seconds left.
Good shots by Ish right there.
Last player standing.
And Ish, once again, in the situation where he needs to ace. And first game is going to go to Arkansas.
As colorful as carnaval.
Okay, so we're seeing GG's. You know, rough game.
It was a rough game, but they can learn a lot about that.
They can. I don't know.
I just think they just need to check corner. The other team's playing great off their blinds, and I'll give them credit for that. We've seen many of just KO blinds going up.
Right.
But that means AMC just got to be a little bit more careful in what they're pushing. Like we just saw there where Jermaine was just walking in tree,
Right.
trying to aggressively push that fade, and KO is also just right around that corner. So they just got to be careful on what they're pushing and make sure they know the whole situation in one area. I know that's rough, especially because I think our lineup doesn't have too many like recon. I know we have a fade and we do have a sky, but like there's only so much you can do with that.
Right. I understand the lineup. I think in some cases, sometimes more intel works over a certain thing. And, you know, I am not one to get in between the team comp and, you know, how they feel comfortable playing. But I think, you know, some adjustments need to be made. And I wish that they picked up on the issues sooner so that they knew how to counter the other team. Because I get the other team was a little messy in terms of, like, how they were moving around. But I think they should have been able to adjust to it.
I think, and don't get me wrong, it's rough to adjust how the other team was playing because some rounds they're playing all together and some rounds they can like split.
Right, at the early rounds especially.
I feel like AMC needs to pick up on that where it's like, okay, they're hard rushing this, that means they're all together.
Right.
And then some rounds if it's slower, it's like, all right, they're all split apart looking for picks. Let's just hold our angles.
And I also think that their post plan was a little messy there as well. The AMC's at least. You know, when they took A and you know they had people in hell, they had people with Jenny, people with, you know, Wine. The whole team was really split apart, and because the door was closed, the only way the AMC can try to get in is through sound cues, and then, you know, they got people holding off angles. So, you know, I understand that, you know, it's really hard to retake in certain places, and, you know, they gave the other team sight a lot of times to retake. We saw one round where the Omen was in sight by himself, and, you know, I almost wanted Jermaine to just kind of push in and just Hail Mary.
I agree, but also maybe it's the problem where we aren't seeing the same AMC where we saw against Maryland stuff, where Maryland and those teams would try to make them fake it out and try to go back, which we saw there one time. Where I think it's the fact that I think this team's just playing where they're playing on AMC's reaction,
right?
And then AMC's moving all to once, thinking that's where Arkansas is going, and then Arkansas is just going to the other point, and
right?
They're going to make them play post point, which is all about time and It's a stressful try to come back there, so I understand if it's hard to come back.
Most definitely. Gonna cut to them real quick. They had a little pep talk, I'm assuming, by Coach Fusion. Excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and take a little break, and we'll be back with Game 2. Here we go. We're Game 2 on Bind. We are attacking first. I wonder. I can't remember our Bind comp. I feel like I
Bind comp. I don't know if we've seen a KJ that we played. I don't think
we did. Jermaine played a KJ once.
I think so. All I know is we usually do have a revamp like hiding underneath the window.
That's true. Yeah.
I think we have had Viper once. If I don't know, I think maybe we haven't. But again, this looks like a whole different. I don't think we've had a Sova. Definitely not Sova.
This is a
whole different. This is a
whoa.
whole different
This
team.
is really new to us. Okay, so we got Jermaine on Viper.
Yep.
Reaper actually. Reaper on Raze, but his Raze on Bind is amazing.
Frenzy on Sova.
Frenzy on Sova.
Which we've seen from Icebox, if I remember.
Right, and you know, Frenzy is actually he's a really good Sova. Yeah. He's like really good.
And Ish was actually on Chamber this time.
Ish on Chamber and Suki on KO,
which we haven't seen. We've talked about him playing Viper because he loves playing Viper and it's one of his top plays.
But he also has said he can play Viper.
He also has said that. The other team though, I'm not shocked they're bringing a Breach. They love playing off their blinds.
Breach is really good at clearing hookah.
Yeah. So I'm not shocked about these picks. KJ again, strong defense, and then they're going to start on defense. And also, I think we got to figure out something that's just the fade dogs, in my opinion, were just ruining our defense last game. It just seemed like they were just getting destroyed by fade dogs. But hopefully going into this, they don't let the last game affect their mental state.
I hope so. This is new. If they win this, we have another game. It should not bother them at all.
They should.
You got a smiley face by Jermaine?
If you want to call that a smiley face.
Okay. Come on now.
But no, again, just, even if they lose this first round, they shouldn't let that affect
Pistol
them.
round.
It's pistol round.
Just shake it off. It's a whole new game. This isn't it. The last game, forget about it. We're fine. We go into this next one. We relax. Play for picks. You know, we play for objective. We're fine.
And again, we're swapping up. We're starting to attack first. We'll see more attack now from them. We didn't see much from last game.
Right.
So I hope we see some life from AMC.
Right, so we have the Boombot, Hookah clear. That's intel right there. So then at least one is Hookah.
And I'm assuming a
seeing a
fade
dog.
dog is going to come around this corner here.
I'm pretty sure that is the dog. So we may have missed it, but their Rays took a lot of damage here.
Yeah, I don't know where we missed that from.
I guess that's right at the beginning when they cleared showers, and the rest of the team's gonna head back towards B. But it was nice that, you know, they got a lot of damage out. A minute left. We're, you know, they're slowing it down.
Reaper goes down.
Reaper
but
picks
he
up.
did take
Reaper
a
picks up
decent-
one through the wall. Takes a lot of damage.
Silva drone going out to scout that out. They do know where KJ's turret's at, which
They destroyed it.
they destroy it. And it's almost like a whole out gunfight here. Seeing who
Frenzy
gets
picks up one.
another
Jermaine.
one.
30 seconds
They might
left.
just try to run all the way over to A. And
One enemy
That's
remaining.
great.
Spike drop,
Spike
but
down.
They
Defender
got 20
spawn.
seconds though. And
Last player standing.
that they should know where he's at.
spike. Poison orb emitting.
He could use the corner of that
10
poison orb to
seconds
plant.
left.
4 seconds to plant.
he has to play here.
Spike planted.
82 health. That Brim is pretty much
Alright,
wiped out.
I'm happy he
Good use
knows.
of the poison orb.
Oh
Good
my
shots.
goodness, good job by
Jermaine
Jermaine.
picks it up, and there we go.
Poison's
That's
That's
the
all.
hype we needed.
That's a bit, and we're seeing smiles in the room. We need that. That is what we need.
That's exactly what we needed. That's a great first round. It was a really good
It
first
was
round.
better. It looked like, even though it kind
It
of,
seemed super chaotic, but it was a nice take. It was a really good take.
it was a good take. They won some of the gunfights, and again that 1v1 came down. But great job by Jermaine getting a 3K there.
Right. Okay, so we're going with a pretty full buy. Reaper with the Phantom.
Phantom.
Wow. Okay.
Immediately.
Yeah. Other team, just using the Street Classics. Good. Oh man, Reaper goes down. That they have. Oh, Reaper
Spike
picks up
down,
the
B.
breach. They have
Oh, that's kind of big though. They do have spike.
a Phantom. So, if they get in there, there's a Phantom right there. I believe that's either a Phantom or a Spectre. They have a gun right there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate though. That of course our Phantom has to be the one to get
Right.
turned over.
So
But all four of them are
Yeah, they're
over
raised.
there. So our team needs to Oh,
He picked up
gets
one.
out one, but he gives comms, so they know a good amount of them are coming from. I almost thought Bren was gonna walk in front of him.
oh man.
Are they gonna try? They should know that.
Now they have to run into Ish first before they run into Jermaine, because of where they're pushing from.
Yes.
Spike is down. They let them plant. And we're now in a post plant. Just goes to show how
I
well they.
think that reload though just gave away a spot. It did.
Yeah, probably.
So they're smoking off. So I hope that gives them the hint that they're all pushing from over.
Hoping that doesn't see anyone. Oh.
Toxins going up.
Okay, so we got the wall going up. Just picks up one. Almost picked up two there.
I don't think that
Toxin
didn't
screen
hit.
down.
One enemy remaining.
Nice job by Jermaine.
Oh my gosh, Jermaine!
Another clutch by Jermaine there.
Oh, he's definitely bringing it back.
He is.
He's definitely feeling
he's
it.
the captain of the team, so he's the leader that needs to bring this team back.
I mean, I'm sorry for being quiet, but I was
intense.
I was hoping he would get it because I was super close. But Ish had to reload, and you know he switched to his knife, but he didn't have much choice because he had to reload. And you know Jermaine, he pulls the wall up, he's able to get to the other side, and then you know the molly just missed, and luckily he was able to hit those, which he normally does. Oh, super close there.
Oh, they're gonna know some Jermaine's over here.
Right.
Which is gonna be kind of there we go. Like I say, it's gonna be rough for him to get out of there.
Oh yeah, he just makes it out. All right. So they've gotten off showers. We have
Scanning ahead.
sorry, I have Sova and Viper together here.
So that isn't gonna scare anyone. Their raise is on flank though, so they might just dodge a bullet going around this corner.
Ooh.
Very slowly, I feel like they're getting pushed by this raise. And of course the
Wait.
Great shot though. I know they didn't kill him, but in Frenzy hopefully we'll be watching flank here though. He just raise, maybe not. He might go through portal or throw a grenade.
Enemy suppressed.
Picks up two, suppresses two.
Oh yeah, there's a
Ooh.
And Jeremy's gonna just run in there and
Jermaine
hide.
just they
Yeah.
went inside?
I think they're just hoping the breach.
30 seconds left.
Huh.
This is an interesting spot for 30 seconds left of what they're gonna do here.
Well, I mean, they have to plan. It's not like they have time to really waste.
And
here.
this Brimstone's kind of waiting on which way they're gonna post, but and one gets ganked off. I almost feel like they're better off saving here instead of just running in and feeding them all the
10
kills.
seconds left. Last player standing.
I really want Suki to just save his weapon. Because we can't really let the other team, as mentioned last week, get too much momentum. Oh, Suki.
Oh,
Oh, super close there.
only like a second more, and he would have at least had it on
Right.
the breach. But I think that was just a little too slow of a push there. I get them trying to like get all the clears out, but
So we have, this is like a full / mid buy, I guess you can say. You know, we got two Bulldogs. Reaper and Frenzy are actually both really nice with the Bulldogs. They've used the Bulldogs as like their main weapons a lot. And then Suki, still with the Spectre, didn't actually buy a different weapon.
this team's actually all gonna forward push down, which Suki's gonna see. That is terrifying from him to see that, and he's gonna get picked. That should give comms saying, "Hey guys, we gotta run over that."
Yeah, that's four on their spawn. That's one here.
Which is just KJ, but her, and he heard it. He heard it and tried to shoot it. But now the team, only Brem's gonna be flanked in. Interesting play from Arkansas to have four of them run down long. See, those are those risky plays though that if AMC just catches on to,
Exactly.
it's
no,
just
exactly.
a big, easy
Absolutely.
win for them. But the Viper all is big.
Revealing it.
But yeah, Jermaine has to look for keys when it stays alive there.
Right. A lot of shots going out.
Yeah, just give him that smoke out.
Last player standing.
Ish. Picks up one.
I think they needed like a second or more. I really think
They just needed to hold out a little bit more, but that's not enough time, unfortunately.
I think around 2 more seconds there. It's just, and that's all.
They were, you know, it was a weird spot for the ult. They had to constantly keep moving because shots were flying everywhere. There was no actual safe place to play cover.
Yeah. But again, 2 more. It's that post-plant situation that we were going all the way back from almost like week 1 where they struggled at. We're kind of seeing that come into this game a little bit.
Look,
It's not because they're not confident or anything. It's just sometimes they struggle for some reason on that post plant. I don't know if it's just lack of comms or anything, or it's chaotic. There's so much going on. Like how this breach and raise again are just gonna push down.
Pick up Ish. Ooh, Reaper is able to refrag. Gonna see the raise elbow.
There.
He's gonna tag him just a little bit. Good
Great
shot.
job by Reaper.
Spike is down. They're gonna hold shower.
Again, I do think this is a save round for us for a little bit, so
Well, we have a Vandal now. We are picking up weapons.
Initiated.
Oh.
I think we can just get out of there.
Oh, so we have a lineup. Big Molly. It seems like they're just gonna stick it. They're just gonna stick it.
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Last
Oh, Spike the
player
future kill!
standing.
And
No time!
Reaper, I think, threw a grenade there, and
No time!
that was a great grenade. And he's clapping his hands, and they're all cheering for that.
Wow! Look at that! Look at that!
That was a great last-second grenade. He caught on that they were going to commit to that, and that saved them that round. It looked like AMC wasn't going to have it, but great grenade from Reaper there. That was a close one, but it is... At least, I'm happy we're seeing a lot more life right now. That's all I care about. We're seeing a lot more life. They're showing that they can win this game.
Most definitely.
Okay.
We got the hookah clear. KO knife. Whoa, that was really
This
smart
time
for him
he
to
was
walk
just
up.
using his bot because
Right.
he knows they like shooting it.
Okay, so we got the breach. Did he send that through the portal? Because he's rotating from their spawn.
I don't know.
I didn't know you could do that.
I don't know where he's sent.
Gonna clear up. He's looking at elbow. Doesn't see anyone there. They know that one is Hall.
Satchel out.
Gonna satchel in. Gonna run into the cage.
Oh!
Left.
Oh, that was he somehow managed
Frenzy
to
picked up one.
That's good at least. I don't know how he managed to look in every different direction where they weren't at. They're gonna rotate, which they will catch most of the other team rotating.
Smart. It picks up one.
Ish picks up one.
That's B fully clear.
But
One is in U-Haul. I really hope that they give Suki some covering fire.
yeah, they don't. I don't know if they know anyone's U-Haul yet.
They know one's heaven. That's gonna.
One enemy remaining.
Which
Jermaine
Ish is in a good spot
picks
here.
up one.
Great
Suki
job.
finishes it, and that's a team ace.
That's another great job. That Jaden play. I mean, Reaper play. My bad is a little iffy, but it worked. They got picks off that were distracted aiming at him while he was in the sky.
Right, and I think that in that situation, he probably was like, play my life. Let me go in. We're at a standstill here. We have no idea where anyone is. Let shots fly out, and we'll determine it from there.
Those are the things that sometimes those risk plays that they gotta do is just send it.
Right.
Because by standing still and doing nothing is not how. Jermaine might run into the entire team here. I hope he gets at least a pick or something out of this. Which he
Pick up
does.
one.
Which he does.
Oh, run! Oh, I mean, he picked up one. He picked up one.
B's completely clear, which they know.
Right.
Reaper knows. He's just hopping in.
Yep, and he did damage to everybody. This is a really good spot. You may think to like, put it in cover, but that allows you to watch it from garden, from elbow, from hookah. It gives you a lot more places to watch.
Ish and Reaper, especially
One.
good shot.
That was a nice shot. And he fell off of it. Super smart right there. Good
All
nade.
over there.
So it's just there being a distraction, just pop shotting.
And he did see a couple. Oh, great
Jaden picked
shot.
up one.
Maybe two.
Jaden picks up two.
Reaper.
I'm sorry, Reaper.
I know, the name changes are a little confusing to us.
I didn't even know that Jaden changed his name.
And they gotta get out of here, so... They gotta move quick, though.
Okay. I think he tried to make her wait there to see if he could get her killed with the spike explosion. But that's okay. 4 guns down.
Great. And that's one of those things we're talking about, those. They picked up on that team's playing aggressive. They said all... So that's what this team does sometimes. They send all 5 of their guys in one spot. And they went, alright, B site's all clear. Let's run in there. And they did that.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like both teams are doing a lot of risk reward, things there. But I think it's working out in AFC's favor a lot more than the other team.
For now, I think they've caught on, and it's good to see.
Bomb buddy out.
But I hope they also, AMC might have to change up their strategy a little bit too, or that the team will catch on to what they're doing.
Exactly.
Which they are going to see Brim there.
Mm-hmm. Gonna get destroyed, but I mean, it's still a call.
That knife's going to get destroyed, sadly. But it seems like...
So the Brim smoke's gonna go out, and it seems like they're just kind of, they're gonna give up that site.
It seems like the other team though might catch on to them giving up on that site.
Mm-hmm.
So this is...
Especially if they're making noise
In
leaving.
my opinion, this is the situation though. If they're going to give up on the site, you got to do it quickly though, because now all the action coming down, now that team's like, all right, they have to be rotating. But it doesn't seem right here because it seems like these two guys are still, it looks like Ish and Suki are still playing over towards B. Oh, he just missed a Brim peeking out.
And those boxes.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. So I definitely think that Jaden may have just dodged it. And he might actually... Oh, they rotate into CT. I was going to say, he might actually pick up 2 here. If he catches both of them walking into U-Haul. They're done. Picks up 1. Wall's going to... Viper Wall's going to go up.
Now, we're going to see Suki rotate off. And Ish come over now.
Revealing area.
So...
Alright, we're going to have... Oh, Frenzy was almost placed in U-Haul there. There is 1 U-Haul.
They're going to back up.
I think it's... Someone got scanned.
Now, it's almost that same situation. I hope...
Ish picks up that raise right there. You got the Viper lineups.
But I hope someone else has eyes on that bomb because it is getting defused.
Right.
It is getting defused, and it's a great shot again.
Good shots by Suki there.
He sprayed.
Gonna get a dabble by the coach right there.
But again, that situation where that bomb's getting defused and they gotta stop it. And of course, he couldn't see him because of that Viper, and I think it might have just been a little bit off on the Viper lineup.
Right.
So he just had a spray because it does seem like this team just is taking those huge, risky plays. And I think AMC's like, all right, he's sticking that, and it just sprayed through it. So great to see.
Alright. So I wonder if this Breach is gonna push out and contest Jermaine here.
And I think he does know that he does play over here a lot. So Breach, I hope.
Yeah.
Great job by Jermaine.
Great shots by Jermaine, and,
Now,
and barely
Brim-
taking any damage
Brim
as well.
is gonna be behind him though. And great job by Jermaine again.
Jermaine picks up 2.
A is actually clear now, which the team's gonna rotate. It seems like over to A because they notice they got 2 picks. It does seem like Reaper's gonna see if he can get 1 pick off.
He definitely might just be wanting to watch halls and see if he can catch one rotating, but unfortunately he's just gonna miss the fade. Suki in U-Haul here might be able to catch fade, or I wonder, unless they're gonna rotate over to Heaven. We're in a 5v3.
barely misses on that.
Barely misses right there.
But it does slow down the push. Again, I'm happy that Ish is over here because they need someone to contest a different angle.
She has a Marshall over there in Heaven. It's a good Silver Dart.
Great kill.
Reaper picks up the Marshall.
Which Reaper's swinging over at.
Good one. Frenzy actually picked it up right there. Frenzy cleans it up. Good round for AMZ. Only losing 1 right there. It would have been a flawless round. Man, their attack is so good right now.
Alright, the other team's gonna take a timeout, but I'm happy that we're getting stuff clicking here.
Right.
They're working together now. Looks like a whole different AMC team that we've seen in the past couple of weeks. Before, it looked like a team that we saw in week 1. They weren't working together. It didn't look like they're giving comms almost. And
Yeah, no, exactly, right.
This one seems like they're actually playing together. They're using each other's util off and working together and getting picks. And it is working.
Right, and I love to see it. Definitely bringing it back. Definitely the team morale is super high. We've had amazing rounds, amazing clutches, amazing plays by the whole team. I love to see it. Did Reaper run out the room?
Reaper did run out of the room. I hope he's back in 19 seconds. Other teams all talking to each other to figure out maybe to be prepared for the next couple of rounds. Also, looking at the top, if you want to switch over, there is a lot of alts. A lot of alts.
Oh my gosh.
There is 9 alts right now that could be played. And Reaper isn't back in the room yet. I hope he comes back soon. But he does have 7 seconds to come back. And hopefully he is back to be playing.
You want to play? Let's play.
Chamber is going to get put up by Ish, looking down along, seeing if he can pick up the brim that keeps peeking down it. That drone is going to get destroyed. And we will see Reaper is back. Playing.
It seems like a slower push here.
Slower push. I hope they pick up the speed a little bit. They got 1:10, so still plenty of time, but you don't want to come too close to a little too slow. Again, the
right time is super important.
Arkansas's KJ is a pretty good setup, honestly, on A.
Right.
It makes it rough for them to plant. And I feel like if AMC can catch on to that, though, I think they'll realize, hey, let's not plant default anymore and switch it up. But,
he's gonna get seen by the dog. He's gonna stay right there. Pretty smart. You know, not peek out. We got Ish pushing up just a little bit, hoping to get a little bit of a sight on the onto B.
Jermaine again's all by himself on A. Suki's kind of, I think, playing off of, all right, where do we want to push? He's like ready to run over to...
30 seconds left. I mean, nothing's happened this whole time.
No.
It's gonna come down to picks.
I think he's gonna put on the Viper wall. And...
Oh, we got the first few shots of round going out. Good pick by
there we
David.
go, there's
Picked
two.
up two.
Alright,
Sorry,
they gotta
Reaper.
get in there.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, and he gets out of that. And he's gonna plant! Oh, Brim's right behind him.
So they have one in elbow. I mean, that's a good spot for the spike to be planted, especially out of a panic spot. Yeah, because they give so many LOSs, they really don't have to peek. Suki picks up one and goes down immediately. We're now in a 2v2.
Ish is also gonna go down.
2v2 post plan. Unfortunately, it's not exactly in.
Last player standing.
Ish picks up one.
Enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh!
Again, that is the third time
I'm sorry, I said Ish. I'm not used to Jermaine not being on chamber.
Jermaine.
That's his third clutch of the game.
That's his third clutch of the game right there. And the Viper plays me. We're just working out here.
Wow.
That is the third clutch he has led his team. But again, he is, like I said, he is the captain. He needs to lead his team by example, and he's doing a great job. He's trying to keep that morale up, and he's like, no, we aren't losing this round.
Right.
Great job by him. And I'm happy to see them win that. It almost looked like they weren't even going to get a plant down there for a second.
Right. And then that brim ult. I mean, that was a good use of the brim ult, but
Good reaction,
AMC
though, to plant there.
Exactly. The AMC is just faster.
Reaper is going to get a
Reaper
quick
picks
kill
up
off
Wow.
on the raise.
Oh, they have one on flank.
Frenzy did light him up, though.
Yep.
Their Brim and their...
That Fade's gonna pick up a Vandal. Not that much HP. It's a shoulder shot. Would probably finish her off. So the other the KJ ult's gonna go down. Jermaine
does
picks up
pick up.
the,
Oh, wait. I think he can get out of the spot. Ooh.
For the integrity of it, probably not.
He barely gets out.
Oh, everyone just finally got out there. Good. I mean, that's pretty good spots, right in front of showers. Fade ult's gonna go out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's
so
tethered. I'm
close.
sorry. Interesting hold. I kind of like it.
I like it, but again, it restricts them to very little, which I think they need someone where, like Reaper right now, to rotate out.
Right.
And also be careful of friendly fire from this grenade. They're so close to
No,
each other.
check your left.
Oh my goodness. There we
Oh,
go.
nice flick.
One enemy remaining.
Reaper picked up one. And they have health advantage too.
And great job by
Suki
Suki.
finishes it up.
Great Viper ult and great flick by Jermaine, but overall great hold.
Last
They're
round
finding
before the
ways to
switch.
hold post plant. And I know we didn't get to see that on Ascent because they only played like 3, maybe 2 rounds on attack. But they're playing a lot better post plant here. We're getting to see their attacks actually right now, putting them into a 9-2 lead for now.
Right.
And I hope the other team does have 4 ults though, which is pretty.
And those, breach ult is devastating.
Breach,
that breach ult is
Brim.
really.
But there, I
If
mean,
we look at the buys on the other team,
Go get him.
they don't have much money. I mean, we see an Odin, but you know, still, you know, in terms of money, we have a lot of momentum. And when we had Frenzy on with us, I know he was only swapping for Icebox, but I feel like it's the case for a lot of maps where momentum is incredibly important.
yes.
So how the rest of the game's gonna go.
It is insanely important.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of shots going out. They tagged up the brim a good amount.
And I know they're gonna know someone's somewhere over near elbow. Which he's probably gonna. He might get. Oh, he's actually gonna be able to teleport out of this.
Which is smart. He
I
has
think
a
their
safe.
Brim's holding onto an ult. What they're gonna do is throw a fade grab and Brim ult.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, I'm assuming we're gonna see a Viper wall.
So what I do hope is this team doesn't get all clumped up together, like right now.
So smart. I mean, they heard him TP. Jermaine's actually gonna go down
Spike
right
down
off the
A.
TP.
Oh,
I mean, so he took down the Raze. It was a refrag. We're in a 3v4. You see
30
the
seconds
breach
left.
ult, and it hits Shaden. He's gonna hit TP there.
oh,
Ish takes
Ish
down the brim. Okay, so we have B.
We do have
17
B.
seconds left.
Teleport's ready.
Ish is really gonna hold in this corner right here. Oh, he has to fall off. Gonna see
10 seconds left.
Alls have plant, so he's gonna have to plant down.
One enemy
Reaper picks up
remaining.
Great
one.
job,
Ish
Lion.
picks up one. Taking a lot of damage there.
He does not need to peek out here.
Yeah, but I think he wants to just keep that Viper, or I'm sorry, that KJ right there. Excuse me. A lot of shots going out. She is kind
Last
of.
player standing.
He has to play time here. Unfortunate. They could have had that. Great. I gotta give credit to that KJ. A great shot through the wall there. They could have had that. I feel like.
I definitely do agree that Ish could have slowed down on the peaks. And instead of constantly peeking, peek out intervals.
Switching
So peek
sides.
out, go back in, wait 2 seconds. Peek out, go back in, wait 3 seconds. Like stuff like that.
Something where she can't like catch on to like when he's gonna peek, when he's
Absolutely,
not.
I completely get
I
you.
like we know Ish is an aggressive player and sometimes it really does work there. Again, it pretty much did work. I think he did
Yeah.
get two, maybe 1 or 2 frags off there. So it was.
I wonder where he's trying to get
I
that.
think he's trying to get it up there. So if they push it,
I think he's trying to get on
I
the.
think I've seen this before.
I did not know you could put it up on that sign.
I forgot. I think it's where if he pops it, they can't see end, but you can see their toes, and it's very
Okay,
strong.
okay.
If
That
I
reminds me
remember
of like a
right.
siege thing where you,
Yeah, you
make,
all-
like toe angles, right?
Yeah, toe angles. It's strong. It's a tricky spot to get it to.
Oh,
Because,
for sure, yeah.
But we'll see here. It's kind of funny how the roles have kind of reversed now. Where
Just
Reaper's
dodged
now.
it.
He's gonna probably throw it in, and that's what.
Good
See,
take.
this is what I'm talking about.
Right, okay, yeah, I
Only
definitely
consider
see it,
peak.
yep.
I do think he should have kind of saved it.
Okay, Frenzy in his spot with the
loves
Frenzy.
Sitting, he loves sitting here though.
Suki watching elbow.
Ooh.
Gonna go down right there.
Oop.
He's gonna take some shots.
Surprise Frenzy kind of just popped out there and shot, but I think he's just looking for a refrag. He's got to be careful of Brim at long.
Seems like he's gonna upsight, and the other team hasn't really made a full decision yet.
He's got to be
They
careful
don't
though.
have Spike. They're actually just now picking up Spike.
He's gonna trust. I think he's gonna trust Ish and holding the window now, and he's gonna hold to his left long. So
I would hope.
I hope he's just aiming over here to get a kill.
Good shots. Even with having one tap, and Ish actually picks up one the fade and hookah.
I'm surprised he actually got the kill there because of the.
Single firing with the frenzy. I mean,
30 seconds left.
that's talent.
Oh, just missed a shot. But he does like the other two.
Everyone is super weak. I mean,
Spike planted.
in terms of HP,
Last
He
player
actually
standing.
wall banged
One
the
enemy remaining.
got somebody through the wall.
that could have been really close, but and we see Jermaine laughing about it. He actually shot.
Yes, he shot and he got someone through the wall. Wow.
I don't remember who it was. I think it was I think it should have the Rays and hit maybe their
He was shooting at the Rays and
Brim. Was it the Brim? I think it was the Brim.
I don't know, but
I think it was the Brim. But it was one of the situations where you're aiming at someone, you see you've killed someone in the feed, and you think I just killed the guy in front of me, but you're like,
yeah,
wait.
and then he's still crouching and he's shooting back, and it's like, what happened? I thought I killed you.
That's one of those funny situations
Right.
where it kind of just happens. Really quick
Grenade.
grenade coming out. The other teams seem like they're just gonna rush in
Showers there.
showers, and this drone's gonna go out, so they're gonna know someone's in showers. And
He's jumping.
Jermaine's really making a lot of noise here too, jumping up and down. And
Yeah, but I don't think that.
Oh,
How, it worked.
Jermaine, I would stop jumping up there, buddy.
Okay.
And he got out of there. Great job by Ish. That was such a... Oh, he gets killed. But that was a great play by Ish. I know they are down 2-4, but great play by Ish.
Spike
use that
planted.
util.
There's actually Frenzy might actually walk into a Spectre here, so
They are,
you know he
though.
will pick up a gun.
Last player standing.
Point blank with the
Spectre.
frenzy. He might get another frag out. As much as I want him to wall bang right now.
Well, it's a Spectre. I don't know if you can actually.
Yeah,
shoot
I
that.
don't think he can. Oh, no, he does. Get your turret. He might just run and save it.
Yeah, I think
Honestly,
he's gonna save the Spectre. Not a bad idea.
not a bad idea.
He's either gonna
Or
save the
he's-
Spectre or he's gonna play for exits.
I would get out of here if we could. That's alright.
Super close. Okay.
But
the other
great-
team's starting to
great
get some momentum.
great. Yeah, there is momentum, but great play by Ish to get a frag and get out. I didn't even realize that. And again, I'm at this Ish playing Chamber too.
Right.
So I didn't even think about that, but he did it, and it was a great play. But we are gonna get a buy here. Again, we've been saving for the past 2 rounds. Well, I say saving. First round pistol. But this is gonna be a more fair fight.
Yeah, we got a full buy here.
I'm surprised we see more Phantoms this game than Vandals. Usually our team likes using Vandals, but
Well, with the angles they're playing,
That's true.
Phantoms definitely because they're a lot closer, tighter bullet spread, higher fire rate. So, ooh,
and they do hear someone in the shower grabbing orb. And probably will hear them running away.
now
think
like I
he's
said before, he's up against the wall.
Yeah.
They might actually see the gun first, but it seems like they're actually going back
Yeah,
and
they're
they're gonna
rotating
commit
all the way over there. They're just trying to alt orb.
B, right?
And of course, their Brim is just waiting. Everyone's kind of just waiting to group up, and they're going to do probably a full-on attack here. So Frenzy, Suki will have to hold here just enough for AMC to rotate over and get back up. We'll see how this goes. There is no ults, so we'll see how well Frenzy... I'm assuming the other team will lead in with a raise.
Right.
It wouldn't shock me if they do that, just like how we do it. Great
Suki
pistol.
picks up one. Almost picks up 2 right there.
There they are.
And it rest of the team should be rotating now.
Great sprays. Does go down.
Now in a 2-4.
Great shot.
Wow. Great shot by Ryu
I
right
want him
there.
to shoot. Oh my god. I want him to shoot through that.
Toxins going up.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Satchel out.
All the other team's super low too.
Ooh,
That
that
might
was
get
a
him.
good molly.
And that
Wow.
It closes them in. That was a great molly. The other 2 are playing further back. They are lower health.
Oh, I hope you see that.
One enemy
Nice shots by
remaining.
Reaper. Gonna commit.
And great job by
Nice! Reaper closes it with
Great.
3.
Retake on honestly beautiful use of Viper ability there to close in that
Yeah.
breach in there.
Wow. I mean, we should see Ish on Viper a lot more. He's
you mean
really...
Jermaine?
Yes, I'm sorry. Jesus, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jermaine on Viper a lot more. He's killing it.
He's
this
killing
whole-
it right now, and I'm happy to see a different word. We see Jermaine. He has it, so he likes playing entry like a fragger and chamber.
He's playing like the Omen from last game. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere, but he's playing Viper very well in supporting
While
the
he's
team.
everywhere, he's using his ability to support the team.
It seems like Viper's util though that they're using is working out very well.
No, I'm not sure how Breach gives call. I don't know if Breach gives calls when he stuns people,
I'm assuming it. Maybe he does.
where he's like, I stunned one. Or,
I'm gonna early pick.
Oh.
I am shocked that
Wait.
Jermaine did not get hit by that.
I wonder if there was like a little sliver.
Oh, unfortunate.
I wonder if there was a little sliver where it's you can't get hit by it right there.
He had to be some because that.
Spike planted.
I'm shocked that he wasn't hit by that. Maybe, but
Okay. We got one place in heaven.
this will be a rough retake, especially with KJ being active. I'm assuming that
Right.
KJ.
Oh,
will-
yeah.
Somebody out.
I
For
seen,
KJ.
seen Reaper pretty much immediately.
Last player standing.
And honestly, just play for picks here, or just get out of here.
Honestly, I would say save the weapon.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, but Reaper has other plans. And away. Again, they have gotten a couple rounds. They just that round they did use a breach ult. Another team does also have a KJ Raze ult too.
Sorry.
So we'll see what AMC does here for a setup. We also do have a Raze ult, and we know Reaper likes using that ult to deny plants, or he knows that he can shoot somewhere and won't miss.
Right.
We've had one time, I think last game, where he missed shooting in the hookah, where the Cypher chest moved out of the way, where he's trying to clutch up, and when he saw that, he was very upset. But he really likes using Raze ult. It's very strong if you know where the enemy team is at.
Most definitely. Oh, it seems like a save round for us.
I mean, they got some rounds to play with. Again, you don't want to play with too many rounds. You don't want to give too many opportunities to enemy
Yeah,
team.
we are. I mean, we still are in the first half. Are we? No, I'm sorry. We switched.
And they have picked up that Suki, or one of the guys likes playing around that corner.
He's fine here. We don't know he's there. Oh, well,
He didn't.
they didn't.
I don't think he needed to run away there. I think if he didn't, even though he shot someone, I think they were completely oblivious.
Spike
I also think
planted.
the range should get out of this stuff. But again, these guys all have different plans. This other team's gonna probably play further back. They do have a Brimall, so this is pretty much their round. No way he didn't see that.
There's a Vandal right there.
They probably heard that. But again, like I said, their Bren's gonna play
Last
far
player
back.
standing.
Dead.
Jermaine picks up one.
And he's not gonna be able to do much. Yeah,
Tried to
he
shoot
should
through the
just
wall.
leave here
Take the
and
Vandal.
save. Maybe get a pick. Oh my goodness.
He was that close.
So close.
He's still smiling. He's still feeling good.
That's important though. It seems like he's talking to the team though, like, let's get it going, because if he's not letting it, losing a couple of these rounds affect him and still is telling his team, let's go,
Right.
that's what they need.
Exactly.
And again, going back to Frenzy being underneath that window, I'm curious if the other team did see him or not.
No one reacted.
I don't think
like
anyone- I don't-
when he took down the person who jumped over him. I think it was the Fade.
Right, it was Raze.
Yeah. So no, but
was
Raze
flying.
launched. He took out one. Raze never turned around because he was so
No.
focused on Hall. If
I don't
Frenzy
know.
stayed place where he was, had the opportunity to reload, I do think that he would have gotten one. Jermaine goes down by the breach there, but he does a lot of damage to the breach.
Neither team, I think, has a healer now. The other team has a healer, so this is all about a health game here.
Yep.
Which we've seen with the mains clutch a couple times when the other team's gotten picked up. There we go, Reaper. Early. Ooh, him all. Reaper is just... And actually, that's going to work.
Reaper picks up another.
That works in Reaper's favor, where it barely he was able to escape from that. And another kill. He's going for it.
Got 3. He on for an ace.
And the other team did rotate through portal, and that is why Ish and Frenzy are still waiting over there. But they actually are going to rotate over to A. So these guys need to just hold their spots, like we've seen in the past games.
I'm glad they're anchoring.
They need to, yeah, just reset and anchor,
Yep.
because they don't know where these guys are at.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, it's there.
There's we got it.
Talk about collateral damage.
Look at that. Look at the way he rises up. We got an ace. We love to see it. An ace by Reaper. He made up for last game.
Yeah, he definitely was we saw him in the past where he was looking over that last time where he got a 4K, and it was definitely like messing him up. He was like, I was so close. And there we go. He is happy, locked in, and he wants to shut this game 2 out and go into overtime.
Wow, what an ace.
And that's also a great morale boost for the whole team, is seeing an ace.
Yeah.
Poison orb emitted.
Out of charges.
Jermaine's actually going to hide in this corner here. Maybe he can get a pick off, or maybe not. It matters with his team.
No one's in showers anymore, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ish with a really, really tight corner.
Right there.
As much as I really want one of these guys to peek this, just for Ish and hopefully get a kill here.
There it is.
Go. Ish with a beautiful shot. Making a 4v5 here. Taking out the breach. Which house had an ult?
Ooh, they took out an ult. That's huge. That breach ult, especially. That's really huge.
Yeah. Jermaine, I think, is over here struggling to put it back up top, but
That's fine.
it's fine. The other team does look like they're rotating over to B, where Frenzy and Suki are waiting.
30 seconds left.
And I'm actually happy this
Scanning
time.
ahead.
I hope that Dart gets... I think they know now. They know. And they do get a scan off. Oh, so close. Again, at that window.
Yep.
13 seconds left.
13 seconds?
All they have to do is deny the plant. The plant is going to go down. They aren't going to stop them.
I guess they're just gonna
Planted.
just play for retake.
They're going to play for retake. Also, that Kate.
It is a 4v4, you know. Oh, that's
my-
huge.
Better watch his backside though. Running on that plane. It's gonna be a rough retake.
Jermaine goes down.
Suki goes down. It looks like this round will not go to AMC's side. They should probably just fall back. This Brim is gonna be.
Good shot.
Reaper gets another great shot. Just to grab one more before they have to go. He's gonna wait for any last guys to run out there, but no one is
Seems
gonna
like they're
come that
not-
way, so
yep.
he's gonna get out of there.
I wonder if it's just gonna pick up. Nope, I thought he was gonna try to pick up.
He actually, I thought KJ was about to walk out of the showers there and get shot, but
Okay. You know, 11-8.
7-8. I think they have. Oh, and Coach Reeves is gonna do a timeout
All
for
right.
this game. Hopefully to close this game out. I like what we're seeing so far. Again, we don't want to give too much time for the other team to get like their bearings and come back here.
Right.
But I like what we've seen so far from AMC. They just gotta close this game out. They do have a Viper, Chamber, and KO ult. The other team does have a Breach and Fade ult. So they got util they can use here. I don't know if they're gonna just wait until everyone has ult and just use it for almost like a free round. I know Sova's ult. If they go back in that situation where the team has 10 seconds left and they have to plant at the team, if he just pops his ult and maybe gets just a kill off, that can win him a game.
Right.
So we'll see what AMC does here. What do you think they might need to change up if that's what Fusion's talking about?
Right now, I like how they hold. I think there's a lot of, you know, in some places their post plant is a little iffy. With the retakes at least. As we go back in. But, you know, it seems like now they're finally playing as a team.
I'm happy to see that. It seemed like first game they didn't. I don't know if it was just miscommunication or bad time. No, we had a couple times where it was bad timing, but I'm happy to see. It seems like they're playing more like a team.
Right.
The actual AMC we're used to watching in these past couple of weeks.
And, you know, in my opinion, I think team play is really the most important thing. You know, you don't have to have the best gun skill. You don't have to be.
Ish again.
Woo!
Kick off again, and he hits him with the spray too.
Nice
Gets out of
shot.
that reach ability too. And now he's gonna be ready to aim to this window. He knows Ray's like speaking here too. So this op's very powerful in a situation that he's in.
And, you know, it really forces the team to fall back because, you know, it's the one-shot kill. You know, there's a lot of risk to getting a little too risky with your
Suki
peaks.
did pop KO out there.
Right.
I don't know. I think it did hit their breach and stuff. So it kind of slowed down this push. They still got 50 seconds to push in, and the other team looks like they're waiting for a flank or something to come, but no one's really moving, and I'm happy to see that. I'm glad no one's moving. I'm sure the other team's gonna make some action here soon. Yeah, it looks like Ray's about to throw a grenade where she usually throws it.
30 seconds
Everyone's
left.
kinda ready
30
to
seconds
go.
left. Now, everything is about to pop off here. Frenzy's gonna go down. Suki picks up one.
That's huge, so that's on the KJ. And
Jermaine
another
picks
one.
up one.
Spike down.
Jermaine's up
B.
in the flank.
10 seconds left.
And here he goes again with those little lineups, and the raise is barely
One
out.
enemy remaining.
Jermaine.
And there we go. Jermaine again with
Cleans
the
it up.
PK. He was on the flank.
Look at that energy. Look at that. They're
Match
feeling it.
point.
Match point.
There is
12,
life.
8.
there's life in AMC right now.
They're
and that's
feeling
what
it.
they need.
It's almost like they heard us when we say just leave the last game in the past.
Yeah,
the new game.
This is a whole new AMC team. This is a whole new game. They needed to leave that. I hope they can close it out here. We do have a 3 alts to 1 of Raze ult, a strong Viper ult for post plant, and a Chamber ult too for Ish, but I think he still has the op. Maybe not.
Ooh, Jaden. Good shots right there. He's gonna pick up the KJ. Not gonna get hit by that, but I think Breach just used it to kind of get out the way.
Yeah, I think he's picked up that KJ and Breach like to get that orb, and he's just not gonna allow that.
So, Jermaine has 3, 4. The whole other team kind of locked in right here.
And
he's gonna see one.
And he's
Just
gonna get out of that.
escapes it. Nice move.
And I think it's gonna pop.
Reaper picks up another.
Shoot.
Good shot. Hey, he still picks up that fade.
Spike down A.
We also do have a Viper ult here that they can use. Ish is all the way on B still. I don't know if they're... Yeah, okay, so Ish is gonna come over now just because they hear that the spike's over.
Good molly. I don't think it's it's just clear boxes.
Planted.
Spike's not down.
One enemy
Ooh,
remaining.
Frenzy, good shot.
And there we
Jermaine,
go.
and they close it out, and that's gonna be game 2.
And Jermaine is up, happy. I think Jermaine brought this. I don't know what happened in the room, but what we saw from Jermaine with 3 clutches, I think that kept his team morale just up. Everyone looks happy. We got Jaden with an ace. That's another one. So we'll see what map we're going in for the 3rd one. I'm just happy we brought life back.
Right.
It looked great. They are talking to each other, and this looks like a whole nother team again from game 1 where they're all heads down, frustrated. They didn't let that get into their mind.
Let's just look at Reaper real quick.
Yeah, he
30 and 15.
And you've talked about that. He loves playing Bind on Raze, and we've played with him on Bind.
Actually, right before the game, we played a match on Bind, and he really popped off. He's so good with Raze. You know, he can play Sage and he can play Jet, but something about him on Raze and Bind.
Looking at the thing is he had 6 first bloods, starting off those 6, which is a great way to start off a round is getting first blood. Right. Also, Ish with 3 first bloods too. Those are great ways to start it off.
I just the way they played it was so like, although it looked like they were kind of split up and, you know, not as one unit because Jermaine was everywhere. Frenzy was on the window. Suki was watching Garden. Although it seemed like they were split up, they were still one team in the end, and they still pulled it back after every round. Doesn't matter what situation they were in. A lot of the times they were able to pull it back.
And what, like I talked about earlier on, is they were falling for those fake pushes on one side, and they all pushed off, like what we saw in week 1. What happened? They learned. We saw them in the past. They switched back to the old AMC team where they were like, all right, we're holding our plays. Don't react on what they're doing. They caught on to that this game.
Exactly.
And I think that's what won in the game, though, is they caught on. And also, great attack.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Great.
Their attack was so good. We love to see it. I mean, we're at the end of the, like, you know, the official, or like the regular season. We've seen from week 1 to now how much they've improved on attack, and it didn't even take that long. Week 3, we're like,
we already saw
improvement on attack. We saw it immediately, and I love to see it. Like, it makes me so happy. They're so solid on both sides. They have little bits of kinks to work out, but once they work it out, they're really going to be a team to be.
I think, even though some players say they haven't seen growth, I think visually we've seen plenty of growth post-plant. I know post-plant's still a little struggle for them, but it's growing a lot more. And also, the growth of Jermaine becoming a captain we've seen. I know sometimes being the leader isn't everyone's personal best thing to do, but this game personally, Jermaine showed why he's the captain and kept positivity in this team and brought him to this win.
Right, exactly. Okay, that's gonna be it for game 2. We'll be back for the overtime match on game 3, in just a little bit of time after the players take a short break. We'll be back shortly. Thank you. All right, after a short break, we're back for game 3 on
Jermaine insta-locking Neon. Instantly. There was no joke about it. Instantly. But I know he's wanted to play Neon. He's talked about that. I didn't know it was gonna be right now.
Okay, Fracture.
I don't know, but I like this Viper. Oh, and a KJ too. My friends, we're seeing.
Okay, but no,
We're seeing.
Frenzy. I'm sorry. KJ is a really good pick for this.
And I'm looking up and I see Jermaine's laughing at the guys about insta-locking Neon. I think they're questioning.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's about insta-locking Neon.
We're assuming it is. It might not be, but. And we also mentioned Suki on Breach. Other team also hovering on a Neon. And 2 hovering over Jet now on the other team. We're seeing a lot of different picks here, though, from AMC. I mean, Reaper on Raze. Not shocked. Ish, though, over Brim, and Suki over Breach.
Okay, so we got Suki locking in the Breach. Ish on Smokes.
Ish on Smokes.
Wow.
This is, this is a whole, besides Reaper again playing Raze, this is a whole different comp
Select
you've never
your
even
agent.
thought of or talked about. These guys have just pulled this out of nowhere and are going for it. Maybe it's a surprise to the team. Other team's gonna go with a Breach, Jet, Chamber, Brim, and also a Neon. We're gonna have 2 Neons here.
Is this the first Fracture? I want to say.
I think so. And it's the first game where we've seen a Neon, but 2. I think Neon is good at this map though. It's quick rotation. Quick rotation from her. 2 Breaches are strong. I like how we have 2 Breaches and 2 Brims, 2
We're
Neons.
also starting on attack as well once again.
The only difference between these teams really, besides both having a different type of duelist, is the Chamber and the Killjoy. But we're starting to attack with a Killjoy.
Right.
And it looks like we're gonna get a tech pause. Looking up, it looks like Ish's computer shut off. So
Either his computer shut off or something wrong with his monitor or something. I guess we have a tech pause.
it looks like all the guys are laughing about it though, Adam. It's one of those things that is just. We've had this happen in the past. It's
Game 1.
we had revamp one time actually mid game without a tech pause. This thing disconnected.
Yeah, right. That was recently actually.
I think it was last game, and he just was walking the wall. We're like, why is he walking in the wall?
Right.
And it's because his thing's crashed, and he got it back up, thankfully. But it looks like everything's all good now. I hope that doesn't happen any mid game through. Again, this map's weird. I think it's a little weird because like over near A, where they're Breach and Neon are playing against Reaper, that corner can lead to an easy pick on defense, but also if they are ready for offense.
I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about Fracture? Like, I know for me, it's awkward to attack. But, it's actually not gonna hit anybody.
Oh, but it does get Reaper. I almost kind of hope I would rather have Suki hide here.
Yep. But he's
And hopefully
hugging
get
the
a
wall.
bit. It's just Neon.
He's not looking.
Definitely
That's a lot of sound.
I want him to see. I just want him to see her, and he's not. He's not gonna see her.
Just missed her.
Oh.
Alright, so we got 3 placed in a main.
Neon and Suki are still really close. Ooh. No way she didn't. She didn't. Oh, unfortunate. Again, this map's really weird. They're
shot
inside
by
Ish. Great shot. Good smokes.
Yeah,
too,
these are
actually.
really good smokes.
Placing swarm grenade.
And they're gonna try to get some grenades too down
Placing
there.
swarm grenade.
Great shot by Jermaine. And a sheriff coming out hitting Jermaine in the head. He's gonna hold off here.
Last
I feel
player
like Frenzy
standing.
is just playing for
Swarm
defuse.
grenade out.
Gonna push them off.
He's gonna get shot a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was smart for him to just try to go for the
He
diffuser.
actually had them both super low. Brim was
Wow, look at their HP.
Brim was low. I don't know if he was able to get the jet. Maybe he should have waited more on the bombs. Maybe not. Again, pistol round. So we'll see how this goes. Again, I have never seen our team play on Fracture. I don't know what they like. It does seem like the team, though, their comp setup is more for maybe a
Aggro?
aggro and hopefully maybe better on defense too with KJ. Because we do know KJ can hold a whole side by herself, and them having a Neon, she can run over and help B or A real quick running through middle. Again, we are going to kind of save here while the other team's also full buying for the most part.
Oh!
Ooh, unfortunate shot coming quick out on Edge, and another shot coming out on Suki.
This way. Gotta go.
Once you can walk out, it's gonna run straight into the jet.
Great shot by Jermaine.
Wow.
Great play. You gotta look up close up top.
Watch out.
Last player standing.
He's in a very rough spot, yeah.
Yeah, against 3 in that spot where all angles are open.
They were saving, so they were down. They only got the jet. Great pushing by Jermaine there, but again, they unlucky that Reaper was looking the wrong way when he. I know he saw that going mid, but I think he should have just cleared up top there.
Right.
Because kind of holding up there, you can hold post plant a little bit. It's not the best. It's hard to run post plant kind of on this map to think about it too. Because there ain't really insanely long angles either.
No,
it's pretty
the
close.
longest angle I feel is probably like a main
B
long, I
long.
guess.
I
guess, but that's awkward. You gotta be lucky enough to put the spike in a spot.
But it's like those long angles aren't safe from a flank because there's easy flanks on both.
Right. Silent zipline.
This map is just almost, I want to say, favors Arkansas's play style, but Reaper. That way he doesn't hear one. Oh, he does get one. Oh.
Oh.
This is so scary. Oh no.
That was tragic.
Trying to bait him out. That was very scary to watch. Jermaine getting a kill. And Jermaine also seeing someone with a great sprint across.
Running around.
Running. Oh, I was careful with that. Maybe
He picks up one.
Ish does pick up one.
Almost finds 2. The spray was super close.
I'm shocked it didn't even hit his toe or something. That ain't gonna get on anyone either.
I do want to point out, Suki has talked about playing Breach
He
a few times. Not even just for fracture sake, just because he knows how to play Breach.
He does. Their Breach has picked up that they are rotating over. Suki is just to the side.
That is super unfortunate right there. Slow walks, it's unfortunate there.
30 seconds
Both,
left.
I think
super weak actually.
I think though where Ish is at is the big play.
Turret down.
Where Ish is at is where he has to play.
They have a crossfire angle pretty much.
If they know that he's at this box, I say Ish will peek out
Swarm grenade.
and get the swing. But,
Saw his elbow.
Nice shot by
swing.
Frenzy.
Man.
And I think Ish was ready there, but
As well, like I said, I mean, there are some times where you really don't have to be looking out, and there are some times where you could watch crossfire. So you know, I definitely understand. Okay. So we're 5 stacking A main. We got the Neon ult.
Prepare for hellfire.
a early.
Oh, he's gonna have to find somebody to keep it going.
He does run into 2. Like
A lot of damage. About to lose it. Nice. Okay,
Great
picked up
job
one.
by
Reaper
Jay.
also picked up the chamber there. We got Frenzy planning. He's just running around here, looking for anyone he can find. This goes down. Reaper picks it up. So the last 2 are dropped.
One enemy remaining.
Reaper picked
Great
up
kill.
3. And he picked up 4. I mean, after game 1, Reaper has just picked it up.
He's picked it up, but this is good though. We're seeing like I'm shocked how the playstyle of Jermaine is just running through.
Right. Okay. Let's see the buy actually. I want to see the econ. We've forced the other team into saving.
That And that's big. That's big. They all are gonna run sheriffs. Sheriffs are very powerful.
And we got Ish back on the op.
Ish on op, and he looks like he's gonna
This is huge here because Ish should get taken down here.
shot by Ish.
Lovely shot.
He knew. We saw that Jet like speaking that earlier.
Right.
This other team, honestly, I'm not shocked they're playing aggressive.
Oh, nice shots by Frenzy.
We saw on Vine they like playing aggressive. Who knows? No, he doesn't.
Oh, saw her hand too. Okay,
Great
Frenzy
shot,
picks it up. Wow.
He's been on the backside of each one of these guys just to make sure they don't lose these fights.
Right. I know Reaper heard that chamber clunking above him right there.
No way he didn't.
They're slow walking now.
He's gonna catch this
gonna-
chamber. He's
yeah.
gonna catch this chamber right here.
One enemy
Nice
remaining.
shot.
And Breed was up on point. Great shot by
Ooh!
Suki.
Look at how flawless right there. Loving it. Loving it. They took a few hits in the first few rounds. They pulled it right back.
Yeah, and I'm glad we saw some of them learning some of the tricks. Like Ish was like, I know this Jet's gonna peek out here.
Yeah. And now I think because of that, that Jet's gonna be super hesitant about peeking stairs. So now that's theirs. They have stairs.
I feel like the team had confidence going. It's like, all right, we're probably the better team here. We should just peek out. We got better gun skills. But then Ish just put them right back in their place. They're taking that op shot. Like, you're not getting this early frag out again.
Right.
Because we saw on Vine they tried to do a really aggressive pistol round because it's not expected. They're
Right.
trying to go pick.
Oh yeah.
And again, Ish is just waiting.
But no, I mean, like we said, that right there forces that Jet out of that spot.
Take this.
They will have to be careful up top because Neon is up there. So I hope one of them's watching up there.
Right. Good wall.
Again, watch up top. I wouldn't even take that zip line. That zip line, so
You can I've definitely caught a lot of people in that zip line.
that zip line can lead to very easy kills. Great kill
He
under
picked
me.
that up.
He's gonna just run towards mid because he just can, and he's gonna come back.
Take a shot, just fall off of it.
But they're gonna have to be careful with this Neon. This is Neon. All right. Good thing that Reaper is like, hey, we still haven't cleared this yet. She's actually down below, which
That's unfortunate.
thankfully
Frenzy picks
him
up.
up. There is a chamber ult popped from the other team. And Cage is trying to get all his stuff set up. Maybe he can get out of here, but there is a chamber ult popped.
Yeah,
again.
so Suki's kind of stuck right here. Unless Reaper.
Great
Ooh.
shot by Reaper. That's huge though, because that's chamber ult done. That
Yep.
thing is scary, I know, to go up against. And they know where the last one's at.
Good shot. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'll give him. That's good shots right
They
there.
don't need to be. You don't need to be good.
Last player standing.
Don't even.
Ooh,
okay.
nice shot by
A
Ish
little
right
bit of
there.
it was risky, but you got it. I'm happy they won that. It was a little close there to give that Brim.
W commentary. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
But there's a lot of alts though on the other team though, which will make it rough for these upcoming rounds. We do have a KJ alt, which is great.
That's huge for
It is huge.
for
Post
taking,
point or
retaking.
It's just overall a great alt to
Yeah,
get.
I love it.
game
And if
off
you
site.
put it in a like right here, if you put it under in that little water tunnel area, they can't. They have to.
Yeah.
They have to rotate off to break it. So yeah. So I wonder if. Never mind. I was gonna say I wonder if they know that.
This other
Who's
team's
gonna
gonna
go
play
there?
aggressive
Ooh.
here, running down.
Frenzy picks up one.
Duran's gonna go down. Again, here's a lot of alts coming out.
Good shots.
He does go down. This is gonna be a
down,
really
attackers
fast one.
on.
Spike's down.
Got the spike.
But
Not gonna
Edge
be it.
is still here. He could get one more pickup. Maybe
Oh,
two.
he shot the chamber.
Maybe
A lot of
he-
damage on that chamber.
He knows.
One enemy
Great
remaining.
shot.
Oh my gosh. Great
It is
shots right
just
there as
down
well.
to that Brim, which Brim's gonna have to rotate over to them. And Reaper knows. Ish the one with bomb though, which is gonna try to smoke off. Maybe, maybe not.
It's a good nade. It actually stopped that Brim right there.
Oh my goodness! Again, with a really close Brim ult.
Good molly. But he's probably gonna get double
Last
swung here.
player standing.
He can go switch to the Vandal. Yep, that's exactly what he does. He's gonna bait it.
And
Reaper's just smarter.
oh, unfortunate. Reaper could have definitely had that. I feel like he should have just not even used the boom bot, just waited. I feel like he could have just waited.
And if
Some things you
if he was
just can't teach.
fake planting, he could have just shoulder peek.
Just to see, or just because Brim would have had it where he was at. was very strong. And again, he could have just, if Brim knew where he was at, he could have just rotated around
Right.
the other side and contested. But he tried his best there. The other team,
yeah.
just Neon's gonna grab an up. Never mind, she switched off to a Vandal. Both teams looking full buy here. Ish again with a up, looking to pick off someone. The other team did play very aggressive last game.
I was gonna get hit by that. Gonna hear the drop as well.
It's kind of slow here. Everyone's looking to see if they, because they know that the team likes to play. Arkansas likes to play aggressive sometimes.
Right.
And so
We actually have Reaper falling
Reaper
off quietly.
slowly rotating.
Because he actually was about to get pinched.
He might have gotten pinched, and I think this breach still thinks he's somewhere over there. It's going to slowly clear it out.
Right. This quiet clear. It's actually helpful. There's been no sound at all.
There's been no sound. It's been quiet, but I'm assuming chaos will erupt here in about a couple seconds as Brim smokes go down. And it all goes out too.
Good all.
The Neon.
It's a great use of the all right there.
And he just slides right in there. Perfect timing, honestly.
it took
Great
no
job by
damage.
Jermaine.
Don't get the spike down.
And I think who's up close? Reaper is. Unfortunate timing, and the boom bot doesn't get there.
Yeah, it does. The jet did break the boom bot.
That is a breach ult. And he does actually send the concuss to try to stop the team, make it a fair game. Flash going out.
Right, so
Molly going out too. Both those details can do a lot of damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh, just shoot.
Oh, just missed.
I think. Woo! He
Great
got
shot.
it off.
Oh, so close.
That was
Good
really
drive by
close
the team. Again, they used the breach ult. Pretty hard to fight against that.
Yeah,
Jermaine
when
tried
you
to
get
make
cussed and you got thrown halfway across the site.
Jermaine tried to make it a fair game though by trying to cuss their guys too, and I think it did hit. So they had a fair fight chance, honestly, even though it did favor Arkansas's retake there with the breach ult. We do have a breach ult now, so we'll see. It matters how effective alt uses are though. They can turn the tides very quickly. They gotta be careful though of their breach peeking out too.
Right.
Beacon down.
Of course, I think AMC's learned about how this team likes to play aggressive. Like, we'll see Reaper might run into Breach, maybe, as Breach is on flank. He's got to be careful.
You should run.
Yep.
As a KJ ult
So that's
also
our
goes out.
KJ ult goes down. This is exactly what I was talking
And
about.
Reaper
Place
does
it right
fall.
here. Yeah.
And he's just going to run up to the top. He's going to get one.
He had to face 3 people, but it
down,
was huge
B.
that he still was able to pick up one. Is that Spike?
That was Spike, actually. That's not good. That's going to be rough. That's going to be very rough for them to get. I don't know how they're going to... They got to clear above first if they're going to get down below.
Off your
Right.
feet!
And he just slipped
I think
away.
he picks up one. Frenzy also drops one.
They got to get this.
2v2.
Got the spike.
Had Spike.
Last
Oh,
player
he was
so close.
almost able to get out.
Spike down B.
They got to get over there though. With 40 seconds left. Frenzy can still win this. He's just got. I think the other player does have an op though. The Neon has not. Oh no, the
Switch to a Vandal.
30 seconds left.
Chamber does have an op though. Actually, he's supposed to switch to an Vandal. He might play for kills. I don't know what he's gonna do here. You know where they both were.
Yeah.
Honestly, unlucky that Ish was the one down below with Spike. I feel like Jermaine or I understand maybe not Jermaine has it because he was running in there as Neon. But someone that was on site probably should have had that instead. I don't know, maybe if he didn't realize.
Maybe giving it to Frenzy or
that kind of
Suki.
lost him the round there was
Right.
that Spike falling down below there.
When you lose Spike, and they have numbers on it. They got 4 people on it, and then they're also still kind of split.
I'm surprised Reaper hasn't learned that Breach though is always hanging around A and,
Right.
and he's always pushing out right here. I feel like if he just learns, oh boy, we'll see. This Chamber's right around this corner, and he's ooh. I don't know.
Reaper actually got the breach there.
And that's what I was talking about. I think they might run into this. No, Chamber actually left. Jermaine's just running in again. Might get up there in time. Whoo! Just missed an op shot. But he's not going to go inside, faking him out.
Chamber hears it. Gonna use like, he's gonna use rear stop.
And he gets out of there with the kill somehow. They don't know if the Brim's up there yet, which he is, and
oh, good flank. Oh, nice flank right there.
Neon knows he's
2v4.
Great
Jermaine
kills.
picks that up. They know that last one's in there.
They don't need to peek out here.
They don't.
Just play
And,
time.
you know,
Just play time.
from what we just saw, they should know that they don't have to peek out. And she does still have her ultimate up too. She has more than enough time. Or not really.
I think she's just looking for picks.
I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
she might just be playing fragment.
Yeah.
She has a weapon. She never. I mean, if you really look at it,
Running
this is
low.
for AMC. It was a wasted ult.
It was a
And
waste.
Jet ult is really strong.
I'm out
It
of
can
here.
be. If this person has really good aim and is like a... Oh. He shot a couple bullets and actually were really close to Jet. I know he wouldn't have been able to wallbang, but it's kind of funny that those bullets were real close.
Right.
But we're in a fair game of alts. We got our Neon ult. They do have a Breach and Brim ult. Very good at taking over stopping plant and post plant retake.
Right.
But Neon ult is really good for just entry, and it matters how Reaper uses his ult. We've seen him use it in many different ways, so.
Might get double swim here.
Super close. I do think he should be one of this.
Definitely. I mean, I don't know. I think
You should realize that Breach uses his ability over there, so you should just back off.
this actually goes down to the Jet.
He does hear them.
Comes the party.
Oh,
We got the dash ready.
he shouldn't even take zipline here. Somehow he doesn't even get one pick.
I wonder if the plant stopped his bullet.
I'm curious about that too.
And that spike going down. I would take stick it. Suki should go to cover. Ooh, Frenzy finds two.
Oh, I wouldn't even peek it. I would just hold.
Getting to that. Just stick it. Just stick it, Frenzy. Come on.
Last
Oh, that's
player
gonna be rough for
standing.
him. And he definitely saw his shoulder there.
Teleport's ready.
Again, this is a attack. I don't. It's rough to say on Fracture what's the harder one to do. Attack or defense.
Well,
It's attack. You can attack in kind of 4 different ways.
Right, yeah, no, most
But
definitely.
defense is a very simple,
Last
easy way to
round in the
rotate
half.
from B to A. They just have middle. You can just go back and forth. And
True.
like we've also been seeing, Arkansas likes to kind of take over that one side with Breach, declare and see which way they're pushing from.
Seems like, excuse me, I'm sorry. Seems like they're gonna switch it up. They're gonna have two play back here. So I guess they're gonna just like Jaden shouldn't be holding this by himself. I'm sorry, Reaper shouldn't be holding it by
Right here,
himself.
on my way.
So they gave him an
because
extra person.
Even with the chamber not peeking out, maybe they've realized that.
That's an op. That's an op.
Oh my goodness. Frenzy's gonna go down. And he had Spike. That's.
Okay, I would say if he can, try to get the spike and fall back.
That op is just very powerful. There's actually multiple.
Flash out.
Nope. Just. The op's just so strong. He shouldn't even be holding a long angle. He saw the
Enemy
beautiful
down.
shot by Ish. Maybe that brought off the pressure towards Suki, but again, Suki is the one with the bomb.
Also has light shields.
He also does have light. There was a kind of a save round for them, it seems like. So it seems like their Brim's smoked off a couple ways. They gotta make sure they don't do too much noise here. I almost feel like grabbing that, I don't know, is the best thing. Pop, again, they don't know if anyone's down there. I feel like, yeah, let this boombot clear out. See if anyone's down there. Oh my goodness,
Op.
this op gotta get taken out of the game here.
Nice shots by Jaden though. Those are really good shots. Half
It did
HP.
lit up their
30
jet.
seconds. Ooh.
And also, it's gonna be rough. Gets a
Good
kill.
shots by Suki. The single fires. Oh,
shot.
yes, Ish.
Off your feet.
Gonna use his ult.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shot.
Last one is right around that box. You might see his head.
Ooh.
Last player standing.
Ishrout with his knife out. I feel like he should have his gun out there. I feel like they should have won that round there. That hurts, but
Clutch.
Okay, that's 7-5 half.
on defense, but they also have a
Switching
KJ.
sides.
I also agree he needs to stop walking with his knife out. I mean, he's walking main with he's open with his knife out.
I think he should have known he's faking it, but he should have had his gun ready no matter what. Just even if he was committing, just to quickly run over there and shoot him.
Right.
But I'm a little speechless. But like again, 7-5 isn't awful to go in here. No, not at all.
Out.
I do think it could be 6-6, but that is fine. We'll see how AMC does their defense here. It looks like that team is going to just have a chamber on one side, watching the entire flank, it looks like, and maybe trying to get an early pickoff.
Safety's off.
Ish looking for early smokes, maybe? I think he's kind of just waiting for comms to see where they're pushing from, which they're going to hard push B.
Yep.
Turret out. Bomb grenade out. Grenade.
Which Frenzy probably goes in comms about. The main does go down by a chamber, and the smoke goes out, so this is going to be pretty much a post-plant play. I would love to see a good grenade right here.
Ooh.
Spike planted.
I was hoping that would actually hit someone. That could be a really good molly right there. That could actually take down one.
Which I think it just misses one.
Yeah, I think it also just missed.
This post plant's going to be really rough for him to get into.
Bomb buddy out.
I think a bullet just went past Reaper's head.
Yeah, most definitely dodging a few bullets there.
I don't even say worry about the smoke. I say worry about the guys in front of you here. Again, they can't see what we're seeing, so I know.
No, yeah, of course. They have a lot long as well.
I'm surprised how long that Grim stayed alive at that 1 HP.
Yeah, right.
But
Okay. 8-5.
8-5, still winnable.
not too bad.
Winnable. That was
Definitely
close to
can come back.
This would be huge if they win this, because I know they're gonna knowing AMC they're saving here.
Right.
If they win this against full armor, full specters, that would be amazing. It's I would say an impossible task, but it's pretty hard to beat someone when they all have full armor and SMGs, and you only have a pistol that shoots very slow. They gotta be careful on how aggressive they play here.
Yeah, that kind of made me a little nervous. I mean, I know they don't. Of course, they don't know what weapons they have, but I mean, still, you should be cautious with the push regardless. Spike down.
planted.
Jermaine is on the flank, but the Neon he did danker.
Good shot. Oh, Reaper cleans it up.
In my opinion, she only lived because of that armor, but he does get a Spectre.
Yeah, does have a gun.
You gotta sneak through.
That's super unfortunate. Those concussors are really strong because it messes up your.
What they didn't realize that
shots.
Jermaine was still on flank too, which is
a
gonna
two?
get 2.
Take this.
Find the gun.
Last player standing.
Oh, and only if Stan's here, just look to the left or right. I know.
Yeah.
It seems like Jermaine knew one was maybe over there. We are gonna probably see a full buy.
Alright, we got a timeout
and
coming
timeout
from Coach Fusion. Okay.
They can come back from this.
I 100% agree. But we're like, so we've just gotten onto attack, and clearly there's something wrong. What are you seeing?
It's that post plan again. Same from round 1 is it seems like this team's really good at post plan. We can't let them get into that. We just can't. Or even if we do, at least get like 2 of them knocked out there, because sometimes we're just letting the whole 5 team coming in, and it's very, very hard for them to get back into that.
Right.
So they at least got to get a couple frags out there and just win some of those shots. And I like right there, I know it was a good refrag from Frenzy there, because again, they've not full armor, they only have pistols, so I understood that Neon lived and killed him. So it was an unfair fight there. I get that. But I hope they're just looking for the refrags, and they got to get the kills off. before this post plant.
Right.
Because by letting 4 alive post plant makes it very, very hard because then they get those picks off early. So we'll see what they do. I know they're gonna full buy here. And hopefully we see maybe a change from Fusion. It seems like Ish might play. Maybe they're gonna play aggressive. I don't know. The other team though is going towards B, it looks like. It's also weird how AMC's setting up on B. They kind of are just opening up B, not even holding up top, which is what's kind of shocking me. I have not seen many people hold that area because you're kind of like letting them walk in with holding only like a couple of angles, but that can easily get smoked off from the brim.
That's taking a fight this long with the
Oh,
Phantom.
so
Those
close.
are really good shots by Jermaine there.
Someone going up top.
Could clean up this jet, but they like you said, there is somebody in tower.
But again, like I want to point out that rim smoke, they pretty much just gave over that site.
Exactly.
That's what I was just talking about. Those they're kind of letting
Spike planted.
them all in just by a couple smoke plays, and now they're all sitting in different corners. So this will be very tough for them.
Ooh! I mean, it was through the smoke, but
You don't know that this jet's to the left though, and he's gonna get shot at that. Somehow still get the kill off, and Jermaine's able to get a refract. I don't know how that happened. Chamber's also ratting around this corner. They might get it killed because of this.
One enemy remaining.
Ish finds one. Jermaine finds one. 1v3.
They gotta hurry up though. They
Not
gotta
much
hurry up.
time. Please. All right. Good.
Does he have time? Yeah, he does. All right. He does.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
I'm
like you
shocked
said, exactly what you just said happened.
It's
Where they
wrong.
give up sight.
there.
The retake was really good there.
It was good.
It took a second, but you know, although they lost a lot, they did
a
really
little
well.
discover how close that was, but
Right.
they did it. But I still like to point out they are kind of like letting them in without anything. Like they lit up the jet maybe a little bit, but again they kind of let them all just walk in. Great retake though.
Right.
Great retake, but I feel like sometimes they just shouldn't let the enemy team all just freely walk in. Like Frenzy kind of sitting behind this box. Maybe he'll sit there, but I doubt it.
Placing
I
swarm
think he's
grenade.
just gonna run back to where he was.
Okay.
at
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. So it's looking like more of like an entry denial type of.
I think they're trying to just
defense.
get damage done while they come in.
Right.
But again, I feel like just guns are more.
But all of their stuff got, all of Frenzy's stuff got broken. Like once again, they are just completely
They're
inside.
in
It's
again.
just theirs.
I don't agree with. Again, I don't know what they're going
Planted.
through. I don't know what the strategy is, but it's just. Unless they retake this personally, I think they gotta switch up the strat. Weird double smoke. Maybe they get a great hit. And he does get killed up top. Frenzy gets a kill too. And barely gets out of that.
Super goes down to the jet. It picks up one.
One enemy remaining.
Reaper picks up one as well.
It's just the neon.
Frenzy almost cleans it up right there. Ooh, nice shot.
And thankfully he got a half. Again, very close, great retake, but I'm still super iffy about it. It just seems like it's such a risk.
I mean, like, you know, there are times where you can say, let's play for retakes. You know, they take side really aggressively. No need to lose numbers at the beginning.
Yes.
I get it. But when it becomes repetitive, then they start to play
The
into
enemy team
it.
can learn though off that. Like,
Yeah.
I hope maybe he sets up differently on KJ wise.
Sentry.
He's setting up a turret right around the corner.
On default.
On default, maybe let him know.
Auto entry.
But again, I know they're going to go A though,
Five
thankfully.
stacking
So,
A. Okay.
but I almost want to see a different defense on B. They are just gonna run right over towards Ish. I hope Ish can be careful here. And Suki also.
Oh boy,
be careful.
Suki.
Great line though. Don't even peek this. Don't even peek this. Ooh. Great kill. And
Jermaine also picks up one.
Ish.
Ish picks up another.
Ish being at only 2 HP here is still kicking him alive. But they're gonna rotate to B, and that also means Frenzy's stuff isn't active, which he is gonna run over there right now to activate everything.
Yep.
Which is perfect. And it's in perfect time because he just found one guy.
He's trapped one. And no one's planning on default.
Grenade.
Good. Oh, pretty good
Spike
throw, actually.
planted.
It kind of pinned her in that back corner.
Right.
So they know. But the breach is right around that corner.
Go, go, go.
One
Great
Okay,
kill.
nice shot by Reaper.
They're gonna just send the boom bot in.
I would say somebody should stick.
Just someone stick. Yeah.
Yep, it sees him, and it gets the kill.
And this will also be another great defense, great kills, especially on
And another great retake.
a great retake, but also having a Jet Neon ult rush come through.
Right.
I'm surprised Ish is still alive at 2 HP. He barely got
Yeah,
on.
no, it held it together right there. I mean,
And he didn't
he
panic, he got a
two.
kill.
It took so much damage from both the ults. I mean, Suki was able to stall for a little bit as well.
But, and now we have 3 ults here.
Three really useful ults.
But honestly, Big Clutch was frenzy getting back in time for that bot to get active. And
Right.
turret. They got the info and they're like, alright, they're here. It was just in time too, though. But he doesn't set it up differently because his alarm bot is getting predictable, and he is.
Right.
And that's a good choice. And we're going to see Reaper peek out.
He did tag that bit. The breach, I'm sorry.
Smoke's going down. Jermaine might see the neon here. If he does, he lights him up, but they kind of
A
let
lot
up
of
each other.
damage from there.
He's trying to make sure she doesn't just get up top as well. They do have a KJ ult, which I think he's waiting to use.
Yeah.
The other team, though, is rotating over to A, which they got to be careful of. And they're still waiting for this breach.
Weird that they've been fighting for this long.
Oh, so close.
There.
Suki.
But Suki gets a refrag, which is perfectly fine. But I hope they catch on that, hey, oh boy.
Alright, so that's 1A main.
And it does seem like they're going to go over that way. So again, KJ ult they do have. Maybe to get, I don't know how far it can reach.
Spike planted.
It matters that they plant it. Their chambers, the other team's chambers are very far behind.
Initiated.
He does cut off one whole way.
Watch out. Time to go.
And he's just watching for that chamber to come
So that
to
chamber, yeah, that chamber's just right out of it.
But they are doing a retake here. They get the jet.
Coming through.
Last player
And
standing.
he does get shot through the smoke.
Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Still,
I would just take it.
Fine one. Don't drop.
Oh, so close.
Unfortunately, he was that close to being out of it, and if he definitely stepped out of it, I feel he would have gotten that.
Almost a great retake, come back there. A little rough.
Right on my way.
I do think they gotta make sure they're not rotating off a point too quickly.
Right.
But honestly, great job from AMC. I know they didn't win that round, and their money is a little low. They do have enough to buy.
Right here.
I think they have enough to full buy.
They do.
And the other team also isn't insanely high in eco
Need
either.
equipment.
Oh, actually, wait,
Suki is on a ghost. Other team though is pushing B. I want to see how they're gonna hold this because it looks like
Okay.
going over to B. It looks like
so they know that, you know, they're a drop.
but also over on Frenzy's side, around B. He's kind of in the same spot, but Jermaine this time is up top. Which I kind of hope he sits up. He's kind of waiting for the neon. But I kind of hope he sits up there, doesn't do anything, waits for them to plant, peeks out, and gets a
Placing
kill or
swarm
something.
grenade.
But we'll see how he plays it. It's kind of all about patience. I kind of don't want him to leave this spot he's at. Because the other two are coming from the other way that he just left looking over, but he's going to walk right back over. He should just hold the zipline. He shouldn't even peek out.
Yeah, he does not have to. Oh, look left.
And that's what I was talking about. He did not need to peek out. And the other team need to realize that they are pushing over.
Spike planted.
It's a lot of gunshots going out. Suki has not been able to find a weapon yet. We're in a 3v5 post-plant situation.
And again with the brim smokes, just making it hard to just retake. This is what
Yep.
it seems like the other team has a great post-plant like initiation to go into. Honestly, I don't know if it's Get playing an off angle. Ish just kind of just, I might just save Vandal. I almost feel it. Even though we'll go into 11-8, they gotta keep a couple good guns here.
Right.
Because I think
Yeah, I definitely agree.
he should just turn around though and shoot the jet. A little patience on that, but that's perfectly fine. Gets the jet out. He was trying to kill alone, so. But I feel like they need a better hold on B. I feel like that's their problem. I get this map is hard overall to play attack and defense on. It's very close quarters on both sides. It kind of just becomes like A is kind of open all around the middle.
Yeah.
It's insanely open on defense. Like, it's rough to play. So that's where smokes come so in handy to just closing those sites. But B site,
I almost feel Sage would be really good as well.
Sage, yeah, I see Sage can be good. It just stops a hole one way.
Right.
Or just creates a whole different wall there.
Get out of my way. Here we go.
Swing finds 2, 3,
maybe 4. He's
almost 4. But I mean, that was
Enemy
huge.
remaining.
Suki finds another. Now it's a
Spike down,
1v4.
attacker
And the
spawn.
chamber's coming from the other way, so that was a great.
chamber's on drop.
They kind of pulled the.
But the
Quick.
chamber does not have spikes,
spike,
so
and
he
in-
still has to
he's
go
in
for
the
the
middle. Honestly, and there's plenty of time for chamber to get picks off here. They just don't know where he's at. They just know he's on the other side. So it's smart how they're playing it, because instead of trying to split up and roam around trying to find him, play together and hold the ways where he can come from.
Right.
I doubt he's gonna come from zipline. They kind of know that, but they're still gonna watch it just because why not? But he's gonna.
It's an alarm bot.
They are gonna get vandals, but I feel like they just need to stay close here. Again, they're staying in kind of a group of 2, which is good. This chamber's playing awfully slow. There's only 30 seconds left, and I think all the guys think he's coming from this way too. So
30 seconds left.
Just seems to be a waiting game.
Recalling my bot.
Oh boy.
if Ish just doesn't peek out, they just win this.
10 seconds left.
He's bought enough time. No way Chamber runs to like. Chamber's not a neon, so he can't.
Yeah, he can't make it to a site, and there's no longer any time. I think he's trying to play for the like guns.
Ish might just
Last
repeat
player
out.
standing.
Oh my gosh.
This Chamber really went on a killing spree, honestly, but I'm glad they were patient and didn't run towards him. They do they have a Chamber ult, but we do also have 3 ults. We got a Brim Breach ult and a Raze ult, so we can play a good post plant or just anti overall plant. Matters how we play it. It is we do have only Breach and Brim on the same place. And it looks like the other team is going to go towards B, which we've seen a little bit of a struggle in my
You want
opinion.
to play? Let's play.
We've seen this hold. I don't really like it.
I don't like it either. It's very. I mean, if they can work with it, they work with it. But and the Jet's just gonna set off to the bot. But again, Jermaine can just catch his neon over there. But he doesn't. He's just completely
Neon's Neon's in tower now.
But what they're gonna do is wait for the breach ult. I would like for them to do wait for that default plant and pop it. Because yeah, here it is. I hope we hear breach ult.
Spike planted.
Spike does go down, and it really hurts the Jet, but it's just too late. Maybe I did say breach ult. My bad, it was Bremo. But again, 5v5 post plant, and their Chamber's actually behind. So our team, but rushing in, gonna get 1 kill. Ish watching 1 flank. That great kill.
Nice oh!
Kill by Ish. Is gonna get shot by the Chamber ult. Oh no.
That they don't have any more time.
Last player standing.
Wait, oh, they got a half. They got a half.
And he gets it. 10-11. Still got Chamber gets the 4K on us again. That's
Sorry,
what
still got laughs. Still got laughs. It's fine.
it is. We're happy. Chamber gets that 4K. I will admit their Chamber has really good aim. It's kind of scary, but I'm happy that all got popped on Chamber and they didn't win that round. Very close. Clutch that it got half. It was very clutch that bomb went half. And again, they've kind of proved us wrong about holding B, but it almost seems like they're really good at retake. They're using that neon wall, honestly, to push it.
Right, yeah.
And run up through there. I'm kind of shocked how well it works, though. Because personally, I wouldn't think it would work that well.
Me neither. But, I mean, like you said, if it works, it works.
If it works, and they've, like I said, they could have a whole other plan. It can work. They're running a different way on defensive B though, where they're running a Brim and Neon. They've kind of swapped it up.
Yeah.
Spike is underneath. Ish needs to just be a little bit careful where he's at.
Our Neons are pretty much back and back there.
Yeah, Neons are pretty much back to back mirroring each
they're
other.
waiting on an opening into sight.
Just make sure they don't push out too far. They want to just like no reason to push those smoke. I mean, good pixel peek, but those Neons are right there. I know he doesn't know that. I know he doesn't know that this Neon. Oh my goodness.
There.
Oh.
And
he knows.
I think he knows.
Here.
Great kill. Great kill.
Nice save by Ish.
And those two go up towards default. Ish's gonna run into
Spike
one.
planted.
Does die to him. Dude, we do have a raise ult where Reaper's running over to.
Take this.
They do know where two of them are at. Chamber's kind of in that spot where they don't know.
Oh! Look at that shot right there.
And it does know.
At least the ult.
Alright, they pushed him off.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shot by Jermaine.
They're so close to Brim though. And a great job
Jermaine.
by Jermaine to run in there and get a 4K. Great, and again the Neon play almost seems like it's working on that retake surprisingly.
And you know, real quick, I'm pretty sure Jaden was in front of Brim, but Brim was facing left. He was watching like maybe ropes.
I think he was in a little corner. Yeah, he was in a little corner where Brim was just right around there. But they both saw Chamber and Brim was just underneath. Well, it was just fortunate, pretty much. Having 3 guys left in post plant to watch is good because a 2v1 is rough because you're trusting one guy to win the 1v1.
Right.
But
He has to isolate his ones exactly. Yeah. He's gonna get hit by that. I'm not gonna move off of it. So they're defaulting here. They're going 3-2 split.
I think they're gonna run over to A.
Go, go, go.
Which are... Two of them are actually underneath them.
I think the best thing to do here, I don't think there's enough information to where these two need to, or I'm sorry.
No one should rotate off.
No one needs to rotate right now.
No, just because they see one guy does not mean they need to.
Stim beacon down.
Reaper does go down, but again, they don't need to rotate off, and they. Oh, Jermaine might be coming back. I think it's good that he's coming back.
Right.
He needs because the whole other team's actually rotating off, and Jermaine's kind of. I don't know what Jermaine's doing. He's kind of running around all over.
I think he's trying to make noise.
Maybe yeah, but again, in that post plant, but he just used the neon wall. He used his neon wall, which is gonna.
And now we have the Jet going back to A, so it seems like a double fake out.
If they give it enough time, Jet will have the plant if they just don't rush in because they actually don't need to rush in right now. And I wonder if they'll pick up on it. They get 1 kill out though on it, making a high game, but they do pick up on it.
Spike planted.
They don't have any ults. Other team does have a neon and breach ult. Both the neons are gonna run into each other here.
I'm out of here.
Oh! Job by Ish.
Open up the sky.
Getting that Jet out of the way
He
too.
picks up one as well.
One enemy remaining.
Ish finds another. And
And
Ish posted out with a 3K.
Great retake.
Oh my gosh, first lead.
I didn't think they're gonna get another retake. They've been just proving us wrong on these retakes.
Okay, we're super close here. If we win, this is it. If they win, it's overtime.
Match point.
Yes, this is close. We do have a KJ ult, and both Neons have their ult. We don't want to get too excited here. These guys need to close out this game. But we'll see how they're gonna play it. We're gonna have the Neon Brim again over on B, and then they're gonna be overset on A. Again, their enemy breach users ult, so that's a big ult. That's hard to play against. So
Yeah, all they have to do, all they have to play against is the Neon ult, and we can counter it with our own Neon ult.
So it does seem like,
Smoke's down.
and he's gonna
3 going main.
Molly.
He's gonna send off an early molly, try to get someone in there, but there is no one there yet. The Neon is super close, and Their neon's actually just really.
So one's gonna be drop. They're not sure about it because
I feel like
he's going in
oh
quiet.
my goodness! I feel like the.
Oh my god! Above.
Oh,
It's making me so nervous.
Placing swarm
his
grenade.
crosshair's on her head, bro. That is ridiculous. I feel like she's gonna see his shoulder. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, I know, but the breach from above. Oh, thank you for being aware.
Pop it. I want him to pop it. Pop it. Just pop it.
Didn't shoot back there. They
Sadly, no
have a spike on A.
Brim ult. And they're putting Spike in a
Spike
different
planted.
spot, though. A lot harder to take because it's on the corner.
Yep.
So they are going to need to actually play, instead of it being underneath, it's over on the corner.
Which, you know, that means they have to clear main. They can't just, you know, focus on one thing. Or on, like, a cheeky spot. I'm not sure if they got it half.
They didn't.
They didn't?
Short.
Okay, Ish picks up one. One's drop. One's main. Okay, Ish takes the one drop.
Last player standing.
And he is
A lot of
gonna
shots
go
going
around.
out. They're going into overtime. Still seems to smile. Seems like they're excited about overtime. This is a really, really good game.
Switching
It is a really good game, really close game.
Overtime.
Okay, sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Okay.
We are on attack first. They need to win this attack round. They need to. I know attack was rougher for them. They got
Right.
If they can win this attack round, I think they can win this game. But they gotta win this attack round. We'll see what they're gonna plan to do.
It's like they're five stacking.
The
they're
enemy
five
jets-
stacking
Here.
to A. Sorry.
And we'll see what happens here. No ults again, just because there's one in the overtime. Everyone's gonna be close to an ult, but this chamber's right around this corner. Probably has a portal, so he can get out of this quickly. Great shot by Reaper.
Gotta go.
Oh, he's gonna take a little bit of damage.
And
Oh,
great shot by
Suki
Suki.
picked it up. Okay, so far I'm really liking this take here.
All right, but they gotta be careful of now. They're gonna come from both sides of where the attackers. come
3v5. No reason to get too cocky with the peaks.
from. Be careful though. Reaper gotta be.
Gun up, please. Bad timing.
Bad timing. He looked away.
They know one's main. They know one's drop.
One enemy.
Good
Great
shot.
kills. It's Chester Jet.
Watch out. Go, go, go.
Good cross. Great shots by Suki. They're just playing around now. They're just playing around now.
There.
Last player standing.
And he gets
Suki closes it out.
So on attack round, great entry with Reaper getting an early off frag. Great job right there. That's
Switching
what started
sides.
off. And
Match
great, little nervous there on that final, but they held it
Yeah,
off.
that-
They
yeah,
got me
yeah.
a little nervous there, but great. And again, like the chat saying, don't get cocky. Just play smart. You just gotta play
Yes.
smart. Don't get cocky, because if you're just taking these peeks that you don't need to be taking, and you just hold these smart angles, that's
Absolutely.
better, because you don't want to give the other team a chance to just clutch up an insane clutch.
Exactly.
We'll see where they push. They are going to go towards more of a B, which and this time we actually have a mix of Jermaine and the KJ, which is not what we've done yet. Reaper this time waiting on a peek from this chamber. And he does go down, though, sadly, to the chamber. Does get one.
Does get one. They could force the jet off too. The jet immediately turned around and
But
decided
I
to
don't
go
agree
for-
with them running off point right now, what they're doing.
Don't have enough information to rotate. Suki's anchoring.
Which actually, no, it's good because they're actually heading back over to B. Suki is anchoring to make sure they don't go on A, and this chamber also likes to try to get mid and flank.
Right.
So they got to be careful here. They did see the chamber
Definitely
up
did
top.
see that chamber.
And this,
And they're still holding B.
they're still holding B, but I think they got to realize that they're over at A.
Spike planted.
Suki's gonna need some help. Everyone's here now.
Chamber's gonna play real close right now. So and I know it's a little bit of an off angle. It's real close, so it's really risky for Frenzy to peek in here. He's got to be careful. He does get one. Misses the Chamber, but they got to get moving in. It's in that awkward spot again. Chamber, clearly they're gonna know someone's playing up top. I think.
Keep checking drop. Oh, he heard that. He heard that. That's out. Good shots by Frenzy on drop.
Last player standing.
He just needed the ADS there.
He just needed to get another kill. It's gonna go 3-3 again. They got this. They just need to...
Switching sides. Overtime.
Personally, they had to win that, in my opinion. It's gonna be rough again on attack. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. They had a, good attacking approach. I don't know if they're still gonna 5-stack or what's the plan here. It might be might be defaulting.
This Jet's gonna. I hope they learn that this Jet was peeking out early on.
Good shot.
They did, and I'm surprised how little damage that did.
Both hand shots.
It was a little, and I guess it didn't hit the hand. No one has spike. All right, there we go. And it does seem like the other team has picked up. They're running over here. They're gonna need smokes, in my opinion, out here. Some smokes or something. They.
Oh, just shoot. Take a little bit of damage. Reaper finds one. Gonna get refragged.
Suki again, finding another one. Suki, you gotta be careful looking at the top left.
Suki once again refrags. On a 2v2, quite similar to Suki with the refrag. Suki finds 4.
Suki with a 4K, and he just headset screaming. Great job. He was there for the refrags, which I know chat pointed out on the first game. They needed to play refrags. Right there, great job by Suki to be in a certain spot, and he didn't leave that spot and get a bunch of refrags.
Right.
Timeout from the
other team. Timeout. All right. We're in overtime match point.
Overtime match point.
Seems like they're all gonna run real quick. Quick timeout for us as well.
This game is intense. The biggest game we've had yet, and it's the biggest game of pretty much the season, though.
I don't think exactly. This
is the biggest
for
game.
Everything. We've never come this far.
No.
We've never been in a overtime match point.
Yeah.
A double overtime. 13-14 right now. All we have to do is win it. If they take it, we go to round. We go in 15. We have to go 15 and 16 points as well. But this is the first time in a while, or ever maybe, that we're actually seeing the team do better on attack rather than defense. And I get, because both teams are attacking kind of similar, where they're kind of packed with one person maybe floating around. So I completely get that. But
and we did see Ish run to the bathroom, it looks like, real quick, so I hope he gets back in time too. I understand it's a timeout, but I hope he runs back in time. There he is.
There he is.
He's back. Keeping us on our toes. Alright, so the other team's gonna look like they're gonna do their classic B push again. And our Neon and Brim are over there this time. No KJ this time, because they actually, I think, don't like how they're planning on A. It's harder for them to retake it.
Right. We're gonna spray through the smoke. I think they just need to relax.
Just relax. Don't get cocky. They just gotta look for picks, though. Look for picks.
Right.
Their Brim on the other team hasn't even moved yet. He's just spikes, watching flank. They do not need to move. Hold your angles, which they are doing right now.
A lot of damage done to both of them, actually. A little bit more to Jet. She seems to get about 50 HP. A lot of shots coming out once again on the wall.
Barely misses their Neon. And here comes the Brim smokes, too. Oh my goodness. Again, super close. And here we go with the plant. We'll see how.
So nobody has dropped yet. A lot of damage done for both teams.
And each breach is gonna run into each other right now, real quick. They're running real fast.
Oh,
great job by Suki! Wins it. Making a 5v4 now. Their Neon's making a lot of noise.
The main point is one.
One enemy remaining.
It's just Neon that they gotta kill.
They just have to stick it. seems to be on site.
And they do get it.
They do it, and they closed out the game!
My ult's ready.
And that's
And
it
they
for
win.
the season!
Defenders win.
Great job from AMC there, coming back to life. Winning that.
15-13.
So happy they needed that. I'm
If
happy to
you
see these guys win.
if you are in the campus center, go congratulate them. This was a huge game for them.
Yeah, this is a game they needed to guarantee, I'm pretty sure, a playoff spot. Because if they lost this, it was pretty much going to be rock, paper, scissors almost of who was going into the playoffs. This win, especially on how far they came back here, is huge. Massive. I don't know really what to say.
I mean,
They proved us wrong on the retakes multiple times. I'm shocked at that. Ish with the 33, Jermaine with the 26 showing off that neon. I'm so happy for these guys to win this game. They needed this win. But overall, the team, after a rough game one, thinking that these guys look like they're about to just get destroyed and then get 2-0'd.
and they pulled it
They
back.
pulled it together.
Love to see it.
They said, this game one isn't us. This is not us. What are we doing? This game's
Right.
not better than us. And they proved that game too. And I think the momentum went towards their side. And I know it started off like a 2-0 against us. But they came back, I think, from a 4-round deficit.
Right.
And won that in overtime. Great job from them. Great job from AMC. Happy to see them win. I'm super happy for those guys. They needed that.
Most definitely. That was a great game.
That was probably the
it was
most
entertaining,
entertaining, and
exciting. It was everything at the same time. We'd love to see it. Like I said, if you are in the campus center, go congratulate them. They did really good these the last 3 games, and they did great this entire season. And we love to see it. So they're making it. Thanks for sticking around with us for 3.5 hours. And
It's been a long stream.
has. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your wellness day off.